Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 58 of Shattered Earth. Last time you guys continued your snooping on through the house. You fought an invisible creature, which did a number on many of you, narrowly avoided detection, and eventually found yourselves where we see you now in Hadrigan's personal office, where our esteemed rogue has found a hidden safe behind a bookcase, and rolled a fairly high investigation check, if I remember correctly, to find other shit that's also in this room.
Bishop found a secret door?
Yes, I believe that's where we left off. So I think you had left by that point, and I was narrating, but with a 29 investigation, if I memory serves, Lemmy had pulled a book back on the shelf and clicked it into place, revealing Hadrigan's personal safe. This large, um, this large steel safe set into a wall behind the bookcase, which is slid off to the side on its own. The safe itself has it does have a physical faceplate that you can see and hinges, so you know that it does open normally. However, it doesn't seem to have the stuff a normal safe would have on it. It doesn't have a handle. It doesn't have keyholes. Instead, it has a kind of like a pentagram with two layers. The inside layer, obviously, being the star. The outside layer containing a circular rotation of symbols in Infernal, denoting some kind of with that roll of an investigation check. It's easy enough to interpret that as some sort of combination lock.
Okay, I guess would I try to open this with sleight of hand? I guess, or I don't know what else I would necessarily use.
Well, the thing about this safe is that you are not sure how you would even use thieves' tools on a safe with no keyhole.
Yeah, that's fair.
The method to opening it doesn't seem particularly readily apparent. Now, that being said, I believe other people also rolled investigation checks throughout this room. / perception or something like that. Maybe not. No, not good enough. Except for I think Darius got something. So one of you, I believe, had found a letter sealed in black wax.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I did find that with a black circle on it.
So there's that. There are also a number of books that are that, if I remember correctly, I described as seeming out of place on the shelves.
Yeah, we found some documents we were going to look at later instead of looking at them here.
So that's where we stand as we begin today's chapter.
Okay, let's see. I guess I would probably try looking through if there are any books nearby that I happen to find. I'd look through them to see if there's anything that might provide some kind of an indication, like a diagram or.
Oh yeah, there was that one book. I was an Infernal one there.
That was the one that I pulled that I think opened, that it clicked back and opened where the safe was. So unless, I guess I could check the book itself and see if it actually is a book or if it's just a switch that looks like a book.
That one's easy enough. It's a switch. It's not meant to be actually pulled off the shelf.
Okay.
There are a number of other books that are earmarked, apart from that one, though. It's not just
Okay. All right. I think I would probably try investigating around the desk. I know sometimes people keep combinations or their equivalent in that kind of a setting, maybe not right next to the safe, but close enough that if they kind of forgot one day, they could maybe puzzle it out, or get back to their notes and just, oh yeah, it's this. So I guess would I just make a normal roll to check and see around like maybe under the desk, I guess in the drawers, just kind of a place that's maybe not right out in the open, but a place that would be pretty easy to get to if somebody needed to quickly to get into the safe.
Sure, like a hidden compartment of some sort. That would be an
Yeah,
investigation check.
something like that. So okay, all right, I'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Not great.
Okay, 15. Not the worst. Not great. Not the worst. So with a 15, you're fairly confident that the desk doesn't contain any other hidden compartments that you are aware of. The number of papers that are contained within are either blank sheets for writing on, blank letter paper, or bound ledgers and accounts of various transactions that Hadrigan has facilitated over the years from this very office.
Okay. Let's see. I guess. All right. Anybody got any ideas where there might be a combination of this thing?
Might be in
What's
the bookshelf.
happening in my room?
That room is what appears to be a guest bedroom. Everything in there is kind of made up. However, does not appear to have been touched in some time. There's a decent layer of dust that has collected over shelving and the mantelpiece and everything. There's a set of armor on a stand at the far end of the room, and then there is a portrait of a woman in priestly robes hanging over the fireplace.
Is it the red tide armor?
No. It's a full suit of plate.
Never mind.
Very well crafted suit of plate. But definitely not of a normal make, for sure. It doesn't scream Venetian or guard-like to you. It seems like it was specifically made for somebody. Like the design of it just seems too specific to be of a general sense.
Maybe there's. Okay, go ahead.
I'll just kind of look through the bookshelf, see if I can find any combination bullshit.
Sure, roll investigation.
Hey, can I assist on that? Because I'm looking too. It seems like a likely place to find it.
Yeah, you can both make a roll.
All right, sounds good.
Huh. Oh, not bad.
Not bad. 17. And 19. Okay.
I suppose I should probably roll as well.
Yeah, if you're looking through stuff, go for it.
I have a dumb idea, and I might. Can I stealth out of the room and make my way towards the treasure room?
Sure. So for that, you'd have to go out of this room, make your way down to the basement, and then go up into the treasure room from there.
Is he invisible? Because I'm standing by the door and I just see him just sneaking past me.
I mean,
I'm not trying to hide from them. I'm trying to stealth through the house without being seen by the guards.
Got it. I just look at you funny. It's like I just nod at you and just keep watch at the door.
Mm-hmm.
That is about to die.
So while Gallet absconds to the basement real quick, um, uh, 17 and 19. So this, both of you at the same time reach for a particular book on the shelf with a black leather binding that has caught your eye. It's the only one without a title on the shelving here. And as you pull it from the shelf, you notice that it does have it does have, those how those books come, older books or whatever, hardcover books, sometimes come with that ribbon that's meant to mark your place in a particular on a particular page. That
Built-in bookmark, yeah.
Yeah, that built-in bookmark is in place somewhere in the middle. As you pull it from the shelf, it's a simple black leather binding, no title at all. Doesn't look like this book has been used very often.
Okay, I'm gonna start with whatever page the ribbon's on, and hope that I still can comprehend languages, which I think is still going. But
No, you have another concentration going, and I don't remember
no,
which one it was.
pass without trace is the concentration, but comprehend doesn't use concentration.
Yeah, we've been over that one.
I believe that has run out by now. And yes, plus 10 from pass without is still on, so that's a 19 total.
Okay. Well, I'll just see if this happens to be in a language I understand.
It is a language you recognize as Infernal, but at the moment, unless you know Infernal...
That's great. I will ask around. Anybody... there's only so much I can do with magic right now. Running low, to be honest, so... Does anybody know Infernal, like even a little? Because I don't. Anybody at all?
I know Yeti.
Checking sheet.
I forgot I gave you that.
I know Elfin and Draconic.
Nope, no Infernal here.
And if only Chance were here.
I mean, he could be at the basement. We are looking for him after all.
No, didn't find him.
Says your definition of here is very broad.
Okay, I guess I could keep looking through the book and see if I see anything that looks like a visual diagram or something, because I got not much else I can do.
Sure. You rolled a 19, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
With a 19, there is also on the shelf an Infernal dictionary. You could attempt to translate one-on-one.
Might as well. It's
when the GM adds another thing to the shelf,
just in case.
I am not only going to take that book if I can. I am going to try to add that to my inventory after I'm done with it, because language is fun, and maybe someday I will have time to read over this properly. It sure would be nice. Yeah, sure would be nice if I knew what was in it now, but hey, I'm very, very glad that it was around. That was very fortunate. So, all right.
What I'll have you do is I will have you roll just a straight intelligence check to see if anything is lost in translation between yourself and the book and the other book. And
normal roll is it? Can I give up? Can someone else give any assistance on it? I don't know if it would be like for. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think.
I could give you guidance. That's about it.
That would sure be helpful. So if I can do that.
May I give help action?
I would say that David probably be the only other one who could give assistance on this.
Okay. Yeah.
I will.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's just do assistance and both roll for it and see what happens. That's probably better than guidance, but I don't know.
Well,
So
you roll with advantage, and
Okay.
with guidance on with an extra D4. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna narrate Galay, and we'll come back to that in a minute.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it says it's on. So all right, let's do that. Let me see what happens.
Cool.
All right.
We'll get back to that.
Well,
in a
it's
second.
D4.
So Galay, as you kind of abscond to the basement, taking whatever various passageways you need to, or simply melding through the floor in your ghostly form, as
Oh yeah, I can do that.
you find yourself once again in the dark and cold underground basement torture area that has been hidden underneath this manor. What are you looking for exactly down there?
The treasure room.
Right, you were going to the treasure room. So the when you get to the the doorway that you remember, that the one with the stone face carved in it, the door has been sealed shut at this point, closed itself.
Oh no, a sealed door. Whatever shall I do?
Well, if you remember correctly, you can't actually walk through that one.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Oh no, there's just a solid wall I could do and just go around the door.
Yeah, you get the sense it doesn't work that way, considering that the threshold of that is a portal to another dimension of some kind. Walking around it doesn't seem like it's going to work. The door, however, at your presence, does awaken once more and look out upon you and say, "Oh, look, you're back. Forget something in the room, then?"
Yeah, it happens.
All right, well, rules is rules. Ready?
We don't have to do this again, do we?
I'm afraid I do. No choice in it, my friend. Now, I have 2 arms, but fingers I have none. I've got 2 feet, but I cannot run. I carry well, but I carry best with my feet off the ground. What am I?
Now, Galay is dumb. And I'm dumber. So this may take a minute.
So while you're ruminating over that, I'll even copy paste it for you so you can read it over and over. Copy. General paste. Back up in the study, or the office. You begin to translate as best you can the words in Infernal from their counterparts in the dictionary, and with a rough approximation, plus a D4 is going to be over 20 regardless, which is what you would have needed to get the full thing. So let me go ahead and copy paste that real quick as well. Oh, wrong page.
Like when you initially said 2 arms, I wanted to say a clock. But then all the other just like, what? No.
A cart?
No, afraid that's not it. Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, good guess. Translation in common is also posted in general chat in the Discord. But you have a what appears to be a poem of some kind that has been bookmarked here on this untitled leather book. That reads
untitled book game.
Yeah, that reads, because I don't have it on the screen, I'm gonna just say it out loud. for everyone to hear, but you can also look through it in Discord if you want.
Hmm.
I
Reads-
carry best with my feet out. Oh, sorry.
It reads, Shadow rose to conquer all, his armies black as night, till light returned to stop the fall and struck the darkness from their sight. With Shadow banished, doomed to drown amidst infernal waters, the light rejoiced their hope was found, they'd not be turned to fodder. But deep below the Shadow grew, its hunger not yet sated. It gorged undamned souls anew, and in its umber waited. The light then turned from men its gaze, believing all were saved, while Shadow weaved concealing haze to take his vengeance craved. The light saw Shadow far too late to save its faithful men. The Shadow rose to seal their fate, what's 9 shall become 10.
Hmm.
Oh, eh, that has 3 legs though, because there's the one wheel. A wheelbarrow?
Nice! Door splits and opens, and you can walk past
Are
it.
you fucking kidding me?
No. The riddles are like insultingly easy and fairly simple to find out if you think about it for
I was
half a
beginning to think that this little poem might have the numbers of the combination lock, but there's only 2 numbers in this whole thing.
Yeah, but it looks like shadow light might be an important part of it. So let's see. It looks like shadow, then light, then shadow, then light, then shadow, light, shadow, shadow. Unless I'm maybe that's not important, but it looks like those could be a clue to what we need to do. So like shadow.
That something about that seems off.
Also, the 9 shall become 10. That's interesting. Hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna go forward into the treasury.
Okay. As you begin to puzzle over this poem, Galay, you make your way upward and find yourself once again inside the treasure room. Piles of gold and various items stacked just on the floor. Um,
Do I see anything that looks like that sigil?
Make an investigation check.
I shall do so. That's not investigation.
20. Okay. You're fairly confident that nothing in here bears that same sigil that's
Damn
on the
it.
face of the thing. I will tell you what else is in here. If you like.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
a shit ton of treasure. Like just straight up, this is a lot of wealth in one room.
Mhm.
And not all of it is in coin. A lot of it is in coin, but not all of it is in coin. There are a number of expensive like relics and art items in this room that catch your attention. There's a lacquered wooden puzzle box that's inlaid with platinum. There's a silver torque engraved with thorn vines. There's an agate-ware plate with a renowned coat of arms kind of painted on the ceramic. There is a mask and a pendant that are sitting on a stand, like a bust. It's meant to hold them, that are engraved with draconic runes throughout. There are a number of fairly useful items as well in here. There's a set of studded armor that, even at first glance, appears magical in some way. There is sitting amongst a pile of gold in the corner. There's a potion. What looks to be some kind of draft. There's a chest in the corner, which lies unopened. I don't believe your group opened that, so there's a couple things in there if you want to look for it. There is a very expensive looking instrument a lyre sitting on its own stand, kind of to one side of the room. Um, there is another iron coffer off to the side, and there are three large animal pelts stacked up against the wall.
Okay. I do I think any with that investigation, I guess I wouldn't know or not. Does anything look trapped?
Um, with that investigation check, I mean nothing is readily apparently trapped. Just as a cursory, you know, pawing through the room kind of sense.
I'm gonna impose on myself a will save.
Um, in the meantime, while you do that,
Mhm.
David and Lemmy make me intelligence checks again.
Ah! 13.
Okay. David, as you're kind of ruminating over this poem, um, looking between all of your translation materials, you're thinking back to the face of the steel safe and what the dial on it could possibly mean. And you know the runes on the face are an infernal, and you have a dictionary that you've been using to translate things. So putting one and one together, taking a minute to kind of translate the wheel, the symbols on the wheel each correspond to a letter of the alphabet. There are 26 symbols in all.
I have an idea. Maybe we should try and um spell out the poem in the thing. If
Oh,
if what I just said makes sense.
okay, yeah. Do we want to go with? Do we want to go with the first letter of each line, or do we want to go with the capitalized letters? Maybe. Hmm. I don't know. Either one could be the right one. Let's see.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I guess we could go with. I mean, maybe S for shadow, then H for his, then T for till, and L for light, and then A for and so on. If that, yeah, it's worth a shot, right?
Something don't feel right about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it might not. It might very well be the answer.
That does seem overly complicated, though. I don't know that somebody would put themselves through having to operate a safe that takes like 20 turns to open. That's seems like a lot.
I mean, this dude's fairly careful.
Yeah, but I mean, 20, that does seem excessive. Maybe it's more about. I mean, it does seem like the poem is really emphasizing shadow and light, so maybe we could
Maybe the
try.
lines with shadow and light. So
Okay, so
ST W T
okay,
B
T
T
T, right?
W T T.
Yeah, I guess it's worth trying that.
Or we're focusing on completely the wrong thing, and VG is like punching himself.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good point.
also yeah.
It's a fairly open-ended puzzle. I don't expect you to solve it right away.
uh, Meanwhile, I'm gonna stash the studded armor and a fair bit of coin in the bag of holding, and I want to sort of take the Aravalian spear and poke open the chest with it.
Okay. The chest is locked. You're gonna have to probably pick it to get it open.
Son of a bitch! I ain't doing that. I ain't got that time. I stuffed my bag full of coins, a few of the uh, I stuffed it full of coin, studded armor, and that box, and the potion, and then I dip.
Okay. Make sure to note. Make sure to note that you took coin. Make sure to note that you have the
That's Tavanta.
the lacquered wooden box, and then make sure you have potion noted down somewhere.
And the magical armor.
And the armor, yes.
Lacquered box. I don't know how to spell lacquered.
I know. LACQUERED.
LACQRED.
QUERED. Lacquered.
Are we 100% sure this is a puzzle?
I would assume so, since he
Not-
said that it's a puzzle.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be just throwing us off. You know that.
I think VG wouldn't fuck with us like that.
Yeah.
As someone who's played with him for a long time,
Yeah, there's a lot of ways he'd fuck with us, but not that way in particular.
he wouldn't waste our time that much.
No, otherwise the whole session would be you guys trying to put in a combination lock.
Right.
I guess I might. Yeah. I guess I could just try those alternatings of shadow and light. Does anything about either the dial? So there's two dials on the safe, right?
No, there's the central design of the
Yeah.
the sigil,
Yeah.
which gives it its magical property. And there is the outside dial, much like a rotary phone, but in 360, that has 26
Okay.
symbols spread across it that each correspond to a letter of the alphabet.
Okay, so it's only the one dial. Okay. Which I guess is there any kind of an indicator that indicates like which number is currently at the top of the circle?
Yeah, so it goes clockwise, starting from A and then going around
Okay,
to
so-
Z.
Okay, so A is at the top right now. All right. In that case, I guess for starters, I'm gonna try turning the dial so that let's see. I guess so. S is at the top. See if it does anything. I shouldn't yet, but okay. Turn S up to the top of the dial, like rotate it around. So S is at the top, and I guess I'd go. Turn to the right first. So rotate around until S is in the top position.
Okay, so the dial doesn't physically turn, but when you brush your hand over a letter, it
Okay.
begins to glow with
Oh.
this like red, like dark cherry red
Oh,
heat to it almost.
I see.
So as you brush your hand over S, that's the first letter that lights up.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm gonna touch the S and see what happens.
Giggity.
You touch S again, and where the heat was beginning to fade a little bit, it is re-brightened.
Okay. So S is there. Then I guess I'd push the L.
Okay. Same thing with the L, lights up.
Okay. And then I'll try pushing the S again.
Same
And
thing.
then I guess, all right, then I guess I'll go with A. I'll go with A, see if it does anything.
Okay. So with those 3 letters lit up,
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen, and the letters just eventually, gradually, slowly fade down until they are just etchings on the front of the safe again.
I just realized there's a very real chance it might have some mechanism to alert Hadrigan if something is being tampered with. We may want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You got a point.
At this point, Galay comes back to the group.
S-L-S.
Since I have
All
no
right.
idea what he did, I just offer
Okay.
him a light nod.
I think I've got an idea on this actually. Let me just read through this again.
I thought
Okay.
there might have been a clue in another area, but I was wrong. Oh wait, no, that's Gilly.
I thought there was a clue in the other room.
Okay. I
All right,
think
so-
I think I've maybe got it. I'll give it a try. I'm gonna once it's faded back, I'm gonna try pushing S, then L, then S again, then L. So S L S L. Then same thing, S L. So S L S L S L. Right, that's 6 so far. 6 pushes. Then S again for a 7th push. L for an 8th push. S for a 9th push, and then S again for a 10th push.
Okay. Just like before, the letters on the front of the safe glow brightly and then begin to slowly fade down to nothing.
What if we try
Hmm.
my method?
I don't think you can run into the safe. I don't think it's big enough that you can do that.
Oh no, I was talking about. Could I try S T? Wait, yeah, S T W T B T W T T.
Sure. As you type
Yeah.
in that combination of letters, they eventually reduce their brightness and go back to being just dull etchings on the front of the safe again.
You're dumb. It's okay though. I still love you guys. What's 9 shall become 10.
Yeah, that's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th line is but deep below the shadow grew. Its hunger not yet sated.
So maybe do it if you did 9 punches before, maybe do that one and then have the 10th. If I'm counting it up right, then have the 10th one be B again. Or am I overthinking that? Or maybe I'm missing count.
Can't hurt to try. I do it.
All right. I am standing back and letting him do those punches.
How many
So
times would that be? 1, 2,
it's TWT
4,
B
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The lines with shadow and light number 10 already. So I'm not sure. Does it give any indication how many inputs we can do?
7, 8, 9.
You have
At a time?
not gotten that far yet. You could test it out and put in a bunch of random characters and see if it has a limit.
I vote not that. I vote not that. I vote strongly not that.
I vote not that either.
I'm counting 9 lines with shadow and light. The one that starts with
There's
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shadow rose to
5.
conquer all, till lights, and struck darkness. Oh, I counted darkness. I'm dumb.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would go with shadow,
Yeah.
and I guess shadow, then S, then T, then W, then T, right?
Mhm.
Then B, then T, then W, then T, then T. I think that's 9.
And
then
back to B.
and then B, because that's what's 9 shall become 10. So
What happens when we try that?
I would try that, and if it doesn't do anything, I would do this. I would do the same thing, but then push T an extra time, because T is the 9th push, so maybe that's what it means. The last one's probably T or B, but I'm not sure which.
Can I try the first iteration of that, VG?
Yes. Punching in letter combinations, same thing happens. Symbols glow and then go down.
And then the iteration where we press T as the 9th, and then press T again so it becomes 10.
Both of them, no dice.
Huh.
Yikes! Can I make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Can I try doing that too? Because this is really quite the stumper, and I'm trying to
get above a 10.
figure
And I'll tell you some stuff.
All right.
Can I try again? I want to try to.
All right.
You have not used all your resources yet. There's still one piece of information that you have on your person that you are not using.
The letter.
What I do?
Somebody does.
A letter.
Maybe.
Let's open the letter.
Going
Yeah.
to
Might as well look through the letter. Maybe it's got some kind of a useful clue. All right. Yeah, opening the sealed letter and seeing what it says, and hoping it doesn't do something very bad when I do that.
You're now trapped with the contents of the letter.
I posted it in Discord, but I will read
Oh
it.
yay, it's in cursive, a thing I can hardly ever fucking read.
I will read it for you
Yay!
so that we all know.
You
what
not
it is,
read
so
cursive.
we had it for the recording. So the letter says, Urana. It's addressed to Urana. It says, we need to discuss our plans for the Blackwood boy and his companions. I've had a remarkable stroke of inspiration that should contribute to our plans most efficiently. I trust that their preparations have progressed to the final stages so that they may be ready for our vengeance to bear fruit. The scholars will have their last march and Daphne will be avenged, as I promised. Additionally, the expedition to claim the Key of Dust will be underway shortly. My emissaries have made favorable predictions on our partnership with the Archons. After all, we have something they need. I expect you will have a big part to play in the Key's recovery. I'll pay you a visit when I know more, but in the meantime, I've instructed Richter to redirect some extra funding to your safe house in Massus. What is 9 shall be 10. AH.
Oh, I feel like I could have signed that line off.
So that phrase repeated, what is 9 shall become 10.
I just had a thought, and maybe I don't know that it's much use for what we're doing right now, but I don't know if I need to make an intelligence roll to remember something like this. Do I know how many Neo-Patron deities there are off the top of my head?
Roll a religion check.
Sounds like a check. All right, let's do that.
Also, Archons is capitalized, and that rings a bell for ballet.
Yeah. I'm mainly focusing on the 9 than the Archons, but yeah. Normal rolls.
That rings a bell for
Hey,
Galet.
how about that? Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
Oh,
There are 9 Neo-Patron deities, including the core.
that's interesting. What are 9 shall become 10. This might refer to that. Might not. I don't know if that's much help for opening this safe, but that's.
What's the person they were? These that fucking Hadrigan pays homage to.
Okay, okay, I just had a thought.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna try a combination on the lock. I'm gonna try the first letter of each of the 9 patron deities right now,
Oh.
and then for the last one, I'm gonna press D.
Oh, that's clever.
Unfortunately, similar results to the last set. Fade, brighten, and then fade.
Hmm.
What can I try? WNSBT.
So, when you press W, instead of glowing red like it had when you previously pressed W, it glows green. But when you press the next letter, it goes red again and fades.
I
Okay,
was
so
going off of what 9 shall become 10.
I also sent you a message
Okay.
in Discord about what you remember about the Archons.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh no, they're helping him.
Sounds like they're in negotiations.
wait, he's got.
Oh no, that's so bad.
He's okay. Yeah, above character, he's got help from more than one side. Okay, that's good to know.
What's
Okay. Oof. All right.
I want to disrupt that alliance out of character. If he lives through that, I want to send a letter to the Children of the Scale saying that he stole some of their shit.
Well, you already know what they stole.
I know it's.
You're aware.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I saw it in the museum.
No. No, you did not.
What?
You saw it in a hologram on the belt of one of the Knights of the Black Circle. The particular gem-studded golden war pick carried by Thrakar the Betrayer.
Oh yeah. We are this. I just want to ruin that alliance. Like the petty bitch I am. Anyway.
okay.
Anyway, your clue was that W glowed green, but when you pressed the next letter, it did not glow green anymore, and then faded.
What is the first line that has a shadows rose conquer all his armies black as night, so light?
I just shits and giggles tried to type something in. What's 9 shall become 10?
Great.
I already
All
did
the
that.
symbols. No, you didn't. Not that I remember.
I
No.
did WNSBT. What's 9 shall become 10?
Right,
Yeah,
but
you
you didn't
did the
type the whole
abbreviation.
thing in. So
I'm
you type
typing
in the whole
thing. Yeah.
thing. Great. All the symbols are green. They begin to spin rapidly around the circle, and the safe chunks open.
You've gotta be
Oh.
fucking kidding me.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys are fucking around. I need this 5 minutes. I was
You know
trying to
what?
get
do it.
Days
Oh,
of
yeah,
shit
yeah,
around.
It's very
You're not
clear we
being-
are not figuring it out, and you have an idea. Say the goddamn idea.
Don't be
Wow.
that dick. What the fuck? What the
Wow.
hell's
Last time
wrong
I
with
did
you?
that,
That's-
you guys all yelled at me, so I
No,
stopped
no.
doing that.
Hey, no, that's yeah. Wow. Okay, that's.
Anyway,
I would not have. Yeah. Okay, that's the only thing common to both documents. So I guess that.
Instead
Yeah,
of
that
you know,
makes-
just sitting here for like 30 minutes trying to figure it out when you've already done it 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
last time I did it, you guys yelled at me. So Man.
anyway.
Hey, I'm good.
When the safe swings open, you can see 3 things.
Oh boy.
There are 2 metal keys, each with a gem studded in the back end of them. One studded with a ruby, and one studded with, I believe, a diamond.
Yes.
Yes.
And then there is a clay tablet leaned up against the back wall of the safe.
All right, from let's see. I guess I would move in front of it, back over here. I guess. From where I am, can I read what's on the tablet? Can I see if I understand what's on the tablet? Is more like.
Let me double check and see if that has a check to it, or if you just have to roll Arcana to see if you recognize what it is.
Okay.
Let's see.
After this, can we like take a break for a second?
If you take 10 minutes to study it, you can figure out what it is.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I will.
I
will-
want
I will. Yeah, I will take the 10 minutes and look over it. I won't. You know what? I will. If he's reaching for the keys, I'm gonna wave him away for a minute. I'm gonna be like, "Let me see what the instructions say first, Dragon." Okay.
Hand back, sneers.
Look, you want to keep that hand, yeah? Let me look over something that tells you if you get to do that when you touch these.
Fine.
That's a good argument.
Hey, trust the guy who's got, at least at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, counting fingers.
I like to use a prestidigitation and make his last pinky look like a disappeared. Like it just blend in with the background.
I don't think you can make partial parts of people invisible.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I
that
just make it like a background color. It's like if
Camo,
it's brown.
camouflaged. I get it. At which point I throw him a little look and say, "Yeah, real funny. Whatever. I know it's there." Busy.
Is anyone doing anything over the next 10 minutes?
I will keep watch at the door.
Same.
Thank you.
Also, what else is in here?
In the safe?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
If there's an imp just living in there, I'm gonna scream.
Ham fisting both keys, like, mine, not touching.
Perception.
You've gotten me with invisible imps like 10 times.
There's the tablet, and there are 2 keys. The keys are each sitting on their own kind of pedestal, I guess, a display pedestal.
Got it.
Really hoping we would find the keys.
These are pretty big keys too. Like they're like 6 inches long, pretty heavy, heavy metal. But no one's doing anything over the next 10 minutes. Make an Arcana check at the end of that 10 minutes, Lemmy.
Okay. Arcana, normal roll. Here goes.
Correct. So, what's inscribed on this stone tablet, it takes you a minute to kind of figure it out, and you're kind of running through it in your head. You're like, is this instructions? No. Symbols don't make any damn sense when they're in order. They don't make any sense in any other order. And you begin to notice a pattern within the symbols, and you're like, oh, I know what this is. This is a tablet that, at least on the surface, contains the sigil combination to a teleportation circle.
Oh.
Now, where
Yeah.
have I seen one of those in the last little while?
Is it time to dip?
I vote yes.
Okay. I get one of the keys.
Okay. When you lift the key off the pedestal.
Wait, actually, before I do, may I? Because I do remember stealing something of import from Hadrigan before. Can I look for that little wire
Sure. Make a perception check.
I want to make a perception check as well.
Sure. Yeah, neither of you.
I
Neither of
as
you
well
can spot
will,
any kind of wire in there.
I as well will make a perception check, please.
Sure. 19.
The best of us.
19 is fine. Yeah, you can't see any wire attached to anything.
Alright. Then I
Okay.
feel for the keys.
Perfect.
Oh, one
As
of the
you lift the key off the pedestal, what was previously hidden from you and required a higher perception check to see was the etchings and kind of hidden arcana markings of a glyph of warding.
Oh, goody.
Ah, shit.
So as you lift the key off the pedestal, the glyph of warding spins into life and begins to glow brightly and brightly and brightly until this like blinding flash of light and force sends you tumbling back
Wouldn't the
three
glyph
you.
of warding being picked up off by the detect magic?
Then no one has detect magic up as far as I know. And also no.
And it,
Sends
glyph
you
of
tumbling
warding.
back over the desk
Ouch.
and into one another. You don't take any damage, but the key and the tablet that was inside the safe also go flying across the room. The door on the far end of the room shuts and locks itself. And from within the safe itself, you watch as the glyph of warding conjures a tear in reality. You watch two gnarled, red-skinned fingers begin to peel open that tear from the inside. And
Can I interrupt this?
climbing out, not the narration? No, I'm going to narrate it. You can ready some shit in a minute, but as he climbs out of the safe, you notice this red-skinned being, covered head to toe in black iron rusted chains that dangle from its arms and its legs and its shoulders. And as it stands before you, the chains on its body begin to float in the air. And what would you like to do? What was your reaction to this?
Blast the fucking thing!
Cool.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something smart like banish.
Nope. Roll initiative.
I don't have 4th level spells prepared. I'm out. Oh, I do, but I'm out of slots. Yeah, I just prepared anyway.
Where's my shit here?
I am
And
very
then I roll
low.
So, oh god, we all gonna die?
Go ahead and put this thing on
Yeah.
the board real quick.
Potentially.
Maybe.
Quite possibly. Fun.
I don't want to die again. God damn it.
Look, I want to say, we all say that we died because I did something stupid. I did my due diligence and looked first.
Yep, I'll always remember about you.
We have fun. I'm gonna take a brief bio break.
Go for it.
Doing the same. Sorry, back in a minute.
That's fine. That's all good. You know what? Why don't we all do that real quick before we start fighting?
Got a
Okay.
funny feeling, yeah.
Okay, back to the action. So, initiative has been rolled. First up in initiative is Lemmy. So,
Okay.
take your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well, if I do that, that's gonna drop. But oh well. Let's see. All right. I am going to attempt to. It seemed to work pretty well before, so why not? Unless anybody's got an objection to it, I'm going to attempt to. Yeah. Let's see. How far away is that? Because these are 10, right? So. Sorry.
5.
I'm just trying to, or each space is 5, right?
If you take your
so-
ruler tool, you can judge
Yeah, yeah.
distance.
Yep. Yeah. So. Yeah. I guess that would work. All right, I'm going to attempt to. That's a cube. Okay. Unless yeah, I'm just gonna. If I cast web right up here by the door, up in the top left corner of the room, will that be enough to reach the redskin thing? Will it include him in its area of effect without including anyone else? Because it should be
So you're a
it should be a
20 foot
20
cube,
from that point, so it should extend 10 feet from the. See what I'm saying? 20. Is it 20? It shouldn't be 20 by 20, so it's just 10 feet down, 10 feet over. So
So just
Yeah,
to
that-
put it in perspective, that is a 10-foot cube or a 20-foot cube. So that's the area of your spell. You have to
so
center
if
it
I
on a point you can see. So minimum,
If I-
you're going to be doing
if
that.
I click if I clicked it on the door, it wouldn't include Galay, right? If I clicked it on the door right there. So all right. So I think I'm going to attempt to do that. So let me use a. I don't have much left. I'm going to use the 3rd level slot. So the last one I got. So I'm just gonna do that and yeah, hope for the best. So I think that's it for the spell, and then I am probably going to attempt. Let's see, I can't really do that there, so that's there. After that, I'm probably going to move over to here behind these boxes here, and I'm gonna attempt to bonus action hide here. So yeah, I'm
Okay,
just
cool.
gonna do that, and end turn. That'll yeah, that's it.
Cool. So
So-
throwing out your hands, you just, oh god, and you fucking spew webs all over one corner of the room. That is the corner that's covered, and then you go and hide
Fucking
behind the box.
Spider-Man.
Yep. There's panic web. Go ahead and make me your stealth check. please.
It's fine. Happens to everyone.
Yeah.
I swear I usually last longer.
Yeah, well. Alright, and stealth. Alright. Okay. There we go. I am attempting to not be seen, so
Cool.
that should be
19.
It
I'll take
and-
that.
okay. And yeah, and should
So
and
that's 17 only, right? Because you don't have a d4.
yeah, I should only have the 17. I think I don't know why that. Yeah, I should have that switched off. So all right, let me make sure. Yeah, that's off now. So all right, and yeah, 17 to hide, and also just letting everyone else know. Since I put this thing up, that means that Pass Without Trace is currently dropped. So we're going noisy. So look out, guys.
That was
Right.
already gonna happen because I was about to blast this fucker with a fucking guiding bolt.
We shall see.
Well, yeah, maybe you'll be able to reach out and touch someone that way. So
David's up.
I'm just gonna hold my action until that thing comes near me to stab it.
Okay. As you move out of its space, it's going to go ahead and make an attack against you.
Balls.
18 to hit.
Yep.
Fantastic. 10 points of slashing damage, and you are grappled where you stand. Right there.
Great.
Cool. So, excellent. You are also restrained, just for noting that.
Got it. Entered.
Not going to do anything else?
I can't.
I mean, you can use your action to
You
try and
can't
escape.
use your action. You could just get out of this.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm attempt to escape. Same check.
Yeah. It's a grapple check, so athletics is the roll.
I think you can use athletics or acrobatics
To
to
avoid
escape.
it, yes, but I don't think escaping is the same.
Oh, okay.
I'll look
This
it up.
is a racial bullshit.
That sounds wrong, PG.
I'll look it up. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Okay, so the rule for monsters is it's either or, so either acrobatics or athletics.
I'll take those acrobatics. Hey, let's go!
Cool. You managed to, even as it restrains you, it still managed to free yourself from the grapple.
Wait, that's the end of my turn. Wait. Yeah. End turn!
Okay. Xenovor's up next.
Samuel's gonna move up and intend to swing on this guy's face.
Okay, go for it.
Two, one.
15
Wait, let me
misses.
roll. Oh, there we go.
22 hits.
No,
We're ignoring the 19.
no, the third. Yeah.
10 points of slashing damage. Let's do plus one, so we can take full damage from that. 10 points. Fantastic.
Yep. End turn.
Cool. Valerian, from your position at the back of the room.
Double checking the range of the spell. I might even need to move. Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, 60 feet, you're probably within range. Alrighty, charisma saving throw.
Uh-huh.
With advantage. 22.
Silver barb. And
I'm just gonna get my dice. I bought these new damn metal dice for a reason. I'm gonna use them. That is still an 18.
okay, I'm giving the monkey man over here.
Look at
advantage.
silvery barbs.
No.
Okay.
Who you
Creature can
calling
only
monkey?
The creature can only be affected by one of each spell type at a time. We're doing silvery barbs.
Got
I can do it on another turn.
Got it.
There goes my 4th level slot. That's my turn.
Fantastic. Gale.
I still reeling from the fact that a dragon was called Monkey Man, but okay.
You're a monk, are you not?
Yeah, in certain contexts, it just doesn't. Never mind.
Hey, Gale is white.
Yeah, but his player's black. Anyway.
He has a black soul. He's a reverse Oreo. He's one of those weird vanilla Oreos.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right here. I'm gonna move around here. And then on the desk.
Wait, they make vanilla Oreos?
They
Yeah,
make
they're-
every
they're-
flavor of fucking Oreo.
They're like vanilla cookie on the outside, and sometimes you can get them chocolate cream in the inside. It's okay.
Usually
Yeah,
around
almost.
Halloween,
They have a
Yeah.
wasabi in
Not better than a
Oreo
standard
in
Oreo.
Japan.
of course. They have
Yeah.
fucking what do you call it? Oreo macarons now too.
Wild.
Anyway, do what you're gonna do.
I want to try to stab it.
Go for it. Attempt as hard
Normal.
as you can. No.
Normal.
There you go. 7 points of piercing.
And then this is just going to be regular magical bludgeoning. Yeah.
That's not a
You
miss.
should have rolled the first one with advantage.
You should have rolled the first one with advantage.
We can reroll.
That's a little bit better. So we've got 8 and 7 for a total of 15 points. Cool. You're slashing away at its skin. It's beginning to trail like this black blood where it's being cut by all your weaponry. Does not look too happy about it. Are you going to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Cool. It is the devil's turn. So, it raises its hands up and the chains begin to float from around its body. And
Hey, does it have to make any kind of a roll now that it's started its turn in the area of the web?
it will.
Okie
I'm going to
dokie.
do its thing first because this is
Sorry. Okay,
not contingent on whether or not it's webbed up.
you got it.
Does have to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, first. Advantage. 9, so I'm assuming was it grappled?
Let's see. It would be restrained, I believe. Is that right?
It's banishment. Web. Creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs until it breaks free. That's fine. So he is restrained, which means attack rolls it makes have disadvantage. But what it does is it raises its arms and various chains from around the room begin to apparate and animate. And then they begin to kind of snake their way towards each of you. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Etc., etc. And that is its turn. Can't do anything else. Yeah, that's it. Now, Darius, you beginning your turn within the visage of this creature. You begin to like stare it down in the face, and it stares back into your soul with these like wide, unblinking, like bloodshot eyes, until everything starts to fade around you. And instead of the creature before you, you see this being kind of like reach up to its face and rip its skin off. And where once was this creature standing there, now is Hadrigan himself. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All of us?
No, just Darius.
19.
Fantastic. You're like, oh shit, for like half a second, and then you shake your head and you're like, you won't fucking befuddle me, bitch. And you shake off the magical effect that it was trying to scare you with. Alright, go ahead and take your turn.
Neat. Of course I roll a fucking 10.
If it's restrained, don't attacks on it have advantage?
No, I don't believe attacks on it have advantage.
But it, for a restrained creature's speed becomes 0, can't benefit from speed bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Its attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Great. So yeah, I would have advantage. 16. Still not enough to hit, unfortunately. It just ducks out of the way, and you watch as the bolt like glances off the chains on its shoulders and hits the far wall.
Okay.
Any movement? Any bonus?
Nah, I'm staying where I am.
Fantastic. Lemmy, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Heck with it, I guess. Might as well go with what works. I am going to attempt to. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to short bow attack on this thing. So.
Sure.
Standard. Yeah, usual.
You just add advantage, and if you hit, you get sneak attack. So take that on.
Yeah. So. Let's see. How do I turn that on? Where are you at, sneak attack? I know you're on here somewhere.
Should be in the middle column.
Yeah. Looking.
Their global damage modifier.
Yeah, global damage. Here we go. Sneak if it hits. And right.
You should just have that like ticked on basically all the time, and then we can just ignore it if it's not applicable.
Okay, sounds good. All right. There you go. Short bow. Advantage. Okay, here goes.
Sure, yeah, 23 hits. So that's 17 points of piercing damage. Now, your short bow is a normal short bow, yes?
It is entirely non-magical. Yeah, that's right. It does completely mundane damage. With the sneak attack be no, I guess that's it, right?
No,
There's
it's
nothing
just
else in
weapon
addition.
damage.
All right,
So
cool.
it does take damage, but not as much as you were hoping.
Yeah, well.
So what's that? It'd be 8 points. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to, just because being a moving target is usually good. Yeah, I'm gonna try moving from here. Can I get over? I guess I can try going over behind this corner, this other corner here, and I'm going to attempt to like duck down behind this little box or chest here, or dresser, I guess, and just bonus action hide.
Sure.
So,
Tuck and roll. Make your roll.
okie doke.
David, you're on deck.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to stab these chains if I can.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Probably not, but whatever. Okay.
Right. Ah!
19. I believe a 19 hits. No, it does not. Never mind.
Oh wow.
Just
Wait,
misses.
With so the chains are separate from the creature, right? They're other creatures, I guess.
They're kind of their own thing.
Okay, so they're not restrained. Got it.
No. Although they work because of him, so attacks with the chains are not made with disadvantage, but he has to activate them. They don't do things on their own, which is why he didn't take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the end of
19
my turn.
misses.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
Anybody have heat metal?
maybe. Depends on
I don't think it will
various
work.
spell slots.
I don't have a lot really.
Xenovor's up.
Me neither.
I was hoping to take a good chunk out of him with a level 3 guiding bolt, but
Yeah, I managed to avoid that one.
Yeah, I was hoping to banish him.
He does have magic resistance. He is fairly resistant to magic. That web was a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, sure. 21 and 18 both hit, I believe. Yep. So that is 16 points of slashing damage there.
How is he looking?
He's taking damage. He's taking cuts. He's getting ready. He's raring up to start making attacks against you guys.
Enter.
Valerian.
I need my sight.
Your what? Your scythe?
Uh-huh.
Bonus action spiritual weapon then?
Uh-huh. That's supposed to be advantage. I don't know why I clicked on disadvantage.
We can count it. It's 23.
Yep.
Go ahead and give you Valerian save. Okay, you can move that wherever you'd like it to be, and then he takes 6 points of force damage.
I like it exactly where you want to put it.
Fantastic. And chill touch, fantastic. 22 also hits for 10 points of necrotic.
Yep.
All right. Any movement? Any other stuff?
Bonus action. I do not want to move. I want to guard this door, make sure nobody else comes in, or he tried to get out. So end my turn.
Cool. Ballet, you're up. Devin.
Okay, I'm here. Well, I don't do we confirm or deny if I have advantage on him?
I mean, he's restrained, so you have advantage.
Beautiful.
Nice. 17 just hits. 15 misses, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
And the first one was a natural 20, so we'll take that as well. So that is 11 and 9, so a total of 20. Fantastic. 20 points of damage. Slowly starting to wear this thing down, but now it's the Chain Devil's turn. So, it's going to use its multi-attack. Which means, for each animated chain, he gets an additional attack, plus the 2 that he gets automatically. So, that would mean, let's do the 2 at disadvantage first. We're going to do both of them against, we're going to do one against Xenivore, one against Galley. So let's do those first. Disadvantage. That is a 15 for Xenivore and a 10 for Galley.
Misses.
Yep. Did that reach? They do not. Okay. And that means that Lemmy, David, and Darius are all getting other attacks as well. Normal attacks. 1, 2, 3. So, 23 to hit Lemmy, 23 to hit Valerian, 13 to hit Darius. Or David. Sorry, not Valerian.
I miss on me.
13 to hit.
That hits.
That misses me.
23?
I thought I meant to.
No.
No,
23
that
on you.
hits.
13 was against Darius, not David.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let me take 11 points of slashing damage and you are grappled.
Yeah,
Okay,
they hit on
now-
me, missed by a country fucking mile.
That thing has that much
Really?
range?
What do you mean?
It's hitting with the chain that sprouted
This
from
one.
the walls. It's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the damn
it's-
walls.
Oh, hit the
God.
damn
Yeah.
ball.
There's chain here that was against Darius,
Yep.
chain here against David, chain here against Lemmy.
Yep.
So this is technically him still doing the attack, right?
Yes, but no, because he makes the attack from the chains. The chain's not restrained, therefore it's not a disadvantage. His
Got
2
it.
attacks that he makes from himself were a disadvantage.
And I took 11, right? So
Yes, you took 11 points of damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
See if you can hold concentration on your web.
All right. What do I roll against? Is it like
It's just
normal
roll a Constitution saving throw. You're aiming for 10.
All right.
You're fine.
Got 11.
Great. So you hold concentration on your web. That's still up. David, you took 9, and then Darius took nothing. And that would be the Devil's turn. Once again, Darius, he's going to try that fear trick on you. This time, he appears to spin himself a cocoon of chains around himself, and then when you close your eyes and shake your head, you see your mother in chains, bound to the floor on her knees, like begging you to save her. I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
That's another 19.
Fantastic. Again, you're like, nah, bitch, you can't do that to me. I know what your shit is. Shake it off.
I think it's more like, oh, you done fucked up trying to take her face. And
Do what you're gonna do.
let's try this again, shall we?
At advantage. 18 just
There
hits.
we go.
So that is 19 points of radiant damage. Yeah, no other extra effects from radiant damage, so we'll take the 19. Starting to look a little hurt now. So he takes a guiding bolt to the chest, shaking off the illusion. Next attack has advantage, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Cool. Lemmy, you're up.
Okay.
Hold on. At the start of your turn, since you are grappled, you take 4 points of piercing damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fantastic. You're all
All right.
good.
Okay. And let's see. It's weird. Why did that not?
Make sure to update your health on your character too.
Yeah,
There you go.
thought I did. Sorry.
No, it just didn't load. You're okay. You're good to go.
All right. Let's see. So, all right. Since now I'm grappled. So is that the same as? That's not the same as restrained, right?
You're grappled and
okay.
restrained.
All right. So I am. Oh, okay. Both. Great. So that means that my attacks are at disadvantage, but because he's in the web, attacks against him are at advantage, so it kind of cancels, right?
Yeah. So you just normal roll against him.
Normal roll. You know what? Just to see if it does something different, I'm going to attempt to just do Ray of Frost on this thing. I have no idea if it'll make any real difference, but let's just do a ranged spell attack. So, all right. Yeah. Come here, you. There you go. Where you at? Here we go. Normal roll.
I gotta make one more. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 for sure. No sneak attack on that one, but 7 points of cold damage reduced to 3. 3 points of cold damage.
Okay. Good to know. All right, and let's see. And since I'm restrained, I can't. My speed's at 0. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do right now.
Unless you have another action you can do as a bonus action.
I can. Let's see. All I can do is hide, dodge, or disengage. But I don't think I can do any of those. Right?
I mean, you can attempt to be out of sight of the devil himself, but the chain still is there.
Yeah.
Doing stuff
The
to you.
the chain knows where you live. All right. Yeah.
The chain
Alright.
knows where it is, by
Yeah.
The chain knows where it is by knowing where it is.
by subtracting where it is, where it
Oh,
isn't.
boy.
The
Where it
fitness
isn't,
grand
where it is.
pace
Yeah.
is a multi-stage aerobic test.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna attempt to hide from the devil itself, which probably won't do much. But hey, let's find out. And I think that's normal, unless it isn't. Wait. Yeah, that'd be right. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool. 18. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm hiding.
Next up,
Maybe.
David. The start of your turn. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Got it. A minute. Step that. Okay. I'm going to escape.
Okay. Acrobatics or athletics? Your choice.
Oh. Well,
That'll do it.
that work.
You are no longer restrained.
Go over here. Jesus, it's a range. And yeah. That's gonna be my turn.
Sounds good. Zenivor.
Swing a swing.
Take your best shot.
That was orange advantage.
Sure.
Got
You need to reroll those. $21 and 10. Unfortunately, the second one does not hit, but the 21 does hit for 7 points of slashing damage. Fantastic. Next up, Valerian.
I am restrained, if I remember correctly.
No,
since
you
I
were
got
not hit.
by-
You were not hit.
Oh,
I said your name on accident, so if you took damage from that last round of chains, then you can reverse that.
bonus action. Commanded to swing. He's still restrained or no?
Yes, he's still restrained.
Wonderful.
$26, yep. 26 hits for 6 points of force damage, and a natural 20 on the chill touch for an additional I don't know what that is. 17 points. So total of 23 points of damage. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. He goes ahead and takes that on the chin. He's starting to look a little bit worn down now at this point. Galay.
I mean, why break the cycle now? All at advantage.
All at advantage. Yup.
Need to get a track back.
Sure.
Come on. There we go.
And 17, which just hits. Perfect. So that is 17 and 7. That's 24 points of damage. Excellent. Takes that. He's getting real low, guys. He's getting real low. It is his turn, unless you have something else you want to do.
I wish I did, but I don't.
Alrighty. Okay, so chain attacks. 2 disadvantage. Once again, 1 on Xenivore, 1 on Galay. Let's do those first. 19 to hit Xenivore, natural 20, and then 12, unfortunately. 12 misses Galay, but 19 to hit Xenivore.
Unfortunately.
9 points of slashing. He is grappled. And restrained.
Yep.
Fantastic. And then normal attacks. We'll do... we only get three of those because the chains are grappling Lemmy still. So we have 1 on... We'll do 2 on Darius and 1 on Valerian. So 2 on Darius, 16 and 12. 1 on Valerian, 14. So,
Nope.
snapping out like snakes at you, but you are still managing to avoid them, shake them off.
Serpentine.
Okay, cool. And yeah, the one that's grappling Lemmy can't do anything because it's still grappling him. Cool. That is the devil's turn. Darius, you're up.
How pissed does he look anyway? That he's grappled.
He's not like crazy jazzed about it. But he's also not super worried about it either because he's controlling his chains in the meantime.
I don't want to step in the web, so I'm just gonna
Dexterity
take the
saving.
flame.
Sure. Advantage. 19. So
Oh well.
swats aside your sacred flame, brushes it off of himself. Lemmy. You take, at the start of your turn, 5 points of piercing damage. You need to make me a con save.
Ouch!
As the chains begin to... But the iron itself is growing barbs that are digging into your skin.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
And you said 5 damage, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Well. I guess while I'm restrained, you know what? I'm going to attempt to roll acrobatics and get out of it. So,
Sure, go for it.
normal roll?
Yeah, I think it's only saving throws that you have disadvantage against. So.
Right. Okay. Here goes.
13, unfortunately, not enough. Just not enough. DC is 14.
Good times. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much else I can do, huh? I'll just try to bonus action hide again, I guess. I got nothing else, so.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, end
Keep
turn.
that in mind.
Oh well.
David, you're up. Actually, at the start of your turn, the chain devil begins to show you an image of your father, also bound in chains, wrapping around him, constricting him. The iron thorns beginning to dig into his skin. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
No.
Yeah, 7's not going to cut it. So you are frightened.
Lamau, he tried and failed on Darius twice. It's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to try and spook someone else.
Yeah. You're frightened until the end of your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command on him.
Okay. What are you commanding him to do?
Halt. I believe is the one.
Halt?
Yes. You give me a moment to ping the spell. Ah.
It's a wisdom save, right? Yeah. Where's halt? Grovel, flee, drop, approach. Halt. Target does not move, takes no actions. Okay. Wisdom saving throw with advantage. God damn it. Sorry, don't ignore that one. 17.
Over barbs.
I'm gonna ban that spell, I swear to God. 9.
Ah!
Alright. That takes effect. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Yeah, I get the distinct impression that, like, next campaign, Silvery Barb's gonna be on the ban list.
I mean, this campaign, Silver Barb's gonna be on the ban list. When you guys go back to your other characters, I'm banning the shit out of that spell. Xenivore.
What? No.
Problem is, like, a lot of our other characters also have that spell.
Well, they can pick new ones. Xenivore, at the start of his turn, takes 5 points of piercing damage.
I still have to wonder who thought Silvery Barb's a good idea.
I don't know. Somebody at the Magic the Gathering table made that suggestion. Nobody at Wizards bothered to playtest it.
Okay, swing.
Mm-hmm.
At normal, because, yes.
Yes. Disadvantage and things happen. 24, excellent. So that hits for 10. 13 just misses, unfortunately.
Then it's my turn.
Fantastic. Valerian, from your position at the back of the room.
I mean, so far it's been working, helping me breathe.
Yeah, you've been doing all right. 18 definitely hits. 7 points of force damage. And 21. How do you want to kill him?
Just the scythe is spiritual weapon scythe just hits him around the neck and hooks it around so it holds him in place. And chill touch basically it expands from my shadow, crawls all the way toward, comes out of my shadow, the visage of a undead hand or rotting hand comes out from my shadow, crawls over to him and goes through his throat and starts choking him.
Fantastic. So as he is restrained by webs, struggling, he takes a smack from the scythe. The hand crawls up and just like slowly and horrifically begins to choke this devil out. And then with one final tug of your magic and you close your fist, and the fist on its throat does the same, and it rips his throat out. The devil begins to fall to the ground, spewing black blood and ichor everywhere, and then eventually melts into a puddle. The chains that are grappling and restraining many of you are dissipated and fall to the ground.
Okay, we need to leave now.
I'm grabbing the keys and leaving.
Alright, I'm going to keep us in initiative for a specific reason here. He's gone. He's dead. But as you do not have much time to celebrate, because you do begin to hear footsteps down the hall, Valerian and Lemmy, since you guys are closest to the door, you begin to hear footsteps and shouting from the other side, raised voices in alarm.
We got incoming.
Is there a window? Question?
Not in this
No,
room.
this is it. This is an inside room.
What's the wall made out of?
Stone. Stone with a wooden frame.
Ah, fuck. No, I can't do that. I just used the 4th level slot. I'm gonna prepare for the worst and use the channel the divine. Use turn the undead and get 2nd level slot back.
How do you do that? Or is that a thing unique to you?
Is that what kind of action is that? Is that just you do that or? Yeah, bonus action. So you can't do it this turn. You can use it next turn.
I don't have it written down on my sheet. I didn't realize I had that.
Oh, I thought we were out of combat.
No, we're still in initiative.
So in that case, I end my turn and brace at the door.
All right, so I'm leaning up against.
How's the door unlocked? Is it
Uh,
open toward us or what?
the door opened inward.
So toward us.
Yeah, it would open toward you. It is currently locked still, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean on it. Just preparing for it.
All right, Gale, it is your turn.
Well, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Find us an exit.
Yep.
The web's still down, and
Does anybody think I should drop the concentration on the web? I don't know when I can do that, but
At any time.
You probably should. Yeah.
I'm gonna just drop that and hope for the best. Then bye web. You will be missed. You served well and with stickiness.
All right.
Oh,
Concentration
that also might be our exit. Like down through that door. So.
through here,
Yeah.
door's locked.
Well, maybe I can fix that. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey.
go. Where are the keys? I just want to scoop those up.
Darn right.
Yeah, the keys are on the other end of the room from you.
Are there? Is there one? Is there one anywhere near me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oop, wrong one.
You can scoop it up on your turn if you wish, or Gale can just pick up both this turn, whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up those two and the tablet.
Wait. I've always wanted to say this. Are you the keymaster?
Motherfucker.
I don't know what that
Oh
means.
god, it's a Ghostbusters reference.
Ah,
I'm gonna
And he's a
scoop
ghost, which makes it even better.
Exactly.
you son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
What did you do, Ray?
And then once I grab the keys and tablet, since I have the movement to just like scoop all those up, I'm gonna post up by the door as well.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for the guards here.
The world is suddenly in darkness.
I'm all alone.
They'll work on it.
I can only see my tokens.
Darkness.
What the hell happened?
Oh,
Something happened.
Why can none of you see anything?
Something happened. Something terrible happened.
Hold on.
The world got destroyed. The rest of the world finally shattered. We're all floating out in space.
Panic.
no.
Panic. Oh, hi.
I don't know why I just did that. I spawned a guard and all the lighting in the whole entire area just died. Alright. Anyway. It is Darius's turn. So Darius, whatever you'd like to do.
Okay, I can see again. Thankfully. I'm gonna. From what we're able to hear, the guards are this way. Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming from where you came from. Down the hallway.
All right, I'm gonna go try and open this door.
Okay. That door opens to reveal the toilet. You're welcome to try to escape out that as much as you can.
I don't know the place. I don't know what was behind that door. We never opened it while we were searching.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's not an exit.
Worth a look.
Fit 10. I'm gonna move.
It's a rather disgusting hiding spot, if anything.
Yeah, I'm going to move back down this way because it was 10 feet. It was an action to a door, or is that like?
It's interacting with an object if it's unlocked. That door specifically, however, did lock itself.
Yeah, I don't know which doors locked itself, which ones didn't. So
I know. If you click on the little red dot that is there for a placeholder, you can tell if you can open it or not.
why is there a red dot? Fucking.
Whoever the texture was for the door is not there anymore, so that's the placeholder texture. Somebody Roll20 deleted the door texture or something. So now we just have red dots.
Okay.
I guess you could say it's a ...
Shut the fuck up.
Ellipses. It's my response to that comment. All right. Anything else on your turn? Yes. No.
Move, action.
You still have your action if you want to use it.
I thought I already used it.
No. It's part of your movement to interact with an object, meaning opening a door. You still have your action if you want to use it.
Can I try and force this door open with my action then?
Sure. How are you doing it? Shoulder check.
What's like the knob? Like, is it like a metal knob?
Yeah.
Wooden knob?
Metal knob, wooden door.
I'm just gonna try and shoulder check it.
Okay. Make a strength check for me. 19. Easily enough. You shoulder check, ram into the door, and it flies off its hinges, so you can see inside this room.
All right, that's my turn.
Fantastic. Lemmy.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go through the door. So,
Which
if
door?
I can, the one that
The door
just got the one that just got knocked open and does not smell like a bathroom.
Sure. You can move your token wherever you need to go.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see. I guess if I think everyone's within, you know what? There's only so much I got. Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right. Not that. All right. Yeah. I'll probably attempt to do some kind of a perception check in this room to see if there's anything that obviously looks like it might be a way out, which I don't know, but
Sure.
I don't know what else I'd do. So let's look around and see if there's any way out. All right.
Make a perception check.
Yep. Did it.
24. The only exit that you can see that's possible from this position is up through the chimney, the fireplace at the end of the room. But that's a big if.
Oh boy.
You ain't Santa Claus.
No, I am not. All right. Yeah, I guess that's about all I got. So I guess I can move back here and
Hide behind
I
the
guess
screen.
I guess I'll attempt a bonus action hide. So here goes.
Go for it.
All right.
Cool. I will keep that in mind. David.
Dave's gonna move in. Dave's gonna move in here. That's that team.
Okay.
He's gonna dash and attempt to hide in the chimney.
All right, go for it. He's hide up the chimney.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is a dead end? Fuck.
All right. Well, wedging yourself in there is easy enough. Holding yourself there is another problem entirely, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Make me a stealth check. I would say make
okay.
make it with disadvantage, because as you're climbing up here, there's like soot raining down from the chimney, kind of giving away the stuff's up there. All
Well,
right,
that's
cool.
way
I'll take a
better.
19. I'll take a 19. That's fine. All right, so I'll keep that in mind. Now, the guards apparently, from what you can hear, reach the other side of the door, and you can hear voices on the other side say, "Oh, shit, it's locked itself. You, go get the master." And you hear footsteps running away. The rest of them are going to try and break down the door. So we're going to take 2 of them with great swords. They're trying to bash the shit out of this door and break it down. Natural 1, great. Alright, cool. So you hear like pounding against the heavy oaken door, and one sword manages to actually slash through, so now there's a tiny slash in the door where a sword comes through. Valerian, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Two.
Hi-ya!
So you'll take half of that 10, so 5 points of slashing damage. As the sword comes through the door, the heavy greatsword smashes through to the other side and catches your shoulder a little bit before you manage to dodge out of the way. But it does nick you a little bit for 5 points of damage. And that will be their turn. These guys will post up there. Okay, Zenivor.
Zenovor's gonna dash up the chimney with David.
We're committed to hiding. Hadrigan's coming.
Yeah, no, we need to leave. Like, no, hiding's not gonna work.
I was going to go up the chimney with Zenivor.
You can certainly try. Currently, there's not enough room for Zenivor to fit there, so he can just, like, crouch underneath you.
Buddy.
What?
Buddy.
How are we going to get out?
We push past the knights and fucking book it. That is probably the only option we got to us right now.
Okay, change strategies. If you allow that, BG.
Alright. So, we're not undoing your turn, but we can undo Zenivor's turn.
Yep. Zenovor's turn. To step back, I guess? Do a little lit?
I'll say if you want to try and break the door to open it a bit more, you can, but currently there's not a way for him to like get an angle with Valerian and Galay both barricading it. There's not really a way that he can like poke through and get anyone.
Okay.
If you want to like
I guess-
smash the door though from his angle to try and open up a window, you certainly can.
Fuck it,
Or if you
right
want to try and unlock it, either one.
I'm going to try and unlock it.
Okay. So this, I don't know how Zenivor wants to unlock it. Is he just going to try and like rip the door off its hinges, or is he going to try and break the lock? Like, what is he doing?
You're just going to try and break the lock.
Okay, make an attack roll with his sword, or make 2 rather, because he has multi-attack.
Oh, 2.
Okay, so with one swing, he catches the door and kind of chips off a bit of wood. Second swing comes down and smashes through the locked portion of the door, and the door comes free. So it's no longer locked. It is still closed at this point, but it is no longer locked.
You're just going to step back and give you guys 2 thumbs up. Enter.
You've got this. I believe in you. Valerian.
So, is he trying to break down the door? I'm trying to go barricade.
Yes. Everyone is trying to break down that door.
But why?
Oh, that was a decision that was made.
It's not. It's locked from their side, but we can unlock it from our side.
No, we can't.
You could
No,
with
really?
you could with thieves' tools, but you were locked in the room. You would have needed thieves' tools to get out, unless you broke the door down.
Okay, so you said there's a hole in the door, right?
Yeah. There's a crack in the door at this point long enough for you, if you wanted to make an attack with disadvantage through it, you could.
bonus action command the spiritual weapon here.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to take a step back.
And
Ready action. First hostile that comes through the door. That's the trigger.
First
If
card
we're
that comes
going
through the
through this door, might as well let them come in and we just beat the crap out of the first wave and just try to wade through.
okay. What are you holding?
Chota,
Okay. Sounds good. Gale.
I'm gonna do something maybe stupid.
please tell me you're gonna do the breath and try to break down the door and try to put them on fire. Because that would be awesome.
A version of it. Because I am low on breath shit. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to take out a potion, drink it, tastes like chili peppers, and
Which potion?
potion of fire breath.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna stick my snout through the hole and just open it.
All right. So breathing fire through that hole. I'll give the guard on the other side advantage on this to avoid it. But what?
Why?
Because it's a small hole, and he sees your snout poking through. Like he has a little bit of.
Yeah, but he can't expect the fire breath coming out. In fact, anything, he should have a disadvantage. They're not expecting it. It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
No. Roll. What's your dragon breath thing? What's the save?
It's not the dragon breath. It's
I know that
fine.
the potion of dragon breath has a saving throw associated with it. What is it?
I thought it was fire breath, not dragon breath.
Whatever it is, it has whatever you're trying to do. It has a thing. 13. Okay.
Dex.
Advantage +0, so 17.
Well, that'll do it.
Okay. Well, he'll take half damage. Whatever your damage is. Nice. 12 points. So 6 points of fire damage?
Yeah.
6 points of fire damage. Fantastic.
I don't catch anyone else on the other side.
No. They're lined up in such a way that they're not like stacked on each other. At least not. They're not vertically stacked on each other from your perspective. They're horizontally stacked on each other.
Right. I just burned that one individual. It's like, hey.
Yeah. So you basically stuck your snout through and singed this guy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna give them a target. Because what is drinking a potion? Is that a what?
Action.
It's an action.
Okay.
They didn't
Then
come through the door yet, did they?
It's an action if you don't already have it ready. If you have a potion in your hand, I'll let you drink it as a bonus action.
okay.
But you had to dig it out of your equipment, so we'll call it an action.
I'm just gonna keep the door closed and give me a second. I'm contemplating. Actually, I'm gonna give room for our tank to do his job. Tank. Get in there, buddy.
All right. Darius, your turn.
All right. Do we have that door open yet or not?
You can.
Yeah.
It's available to be open, but it is not opened yet.
Oh, no. What do I do here? Uh, 5, 10. Our best bet's gonna be to try and push past the knight to get the fuck out before he gets here. Because, from my understanding, that room's a dead end. That room's a dead end. So.
Pretty much. The only person who nothing is a dead end for is Galay.
So I can open the door and not take my action, yes?
Yeah, it's part of your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw open the door, and the second I see the knights, immediately fire breath.
Cool, fantastic. So here's what you're looking at.
Breath weapon. Wow.
And this is a cone or a line?
It doesn't say. Oh, it's 30 foot. It's a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide.
There you go. So you can get one guy with it currently.
Oh, if I thought I could get both of them.
No, if it were a cone, you could get multiple, but
Could I change what I do there? Since you haven't made the save yet.
if you don't want to fire breath, then don't fire breath. Whatever else you'd like to do.
They're in metal armor, yeah.
Yeah. They're all in plate mail.
I'm gonna do this instead. On one of them. I don't think I can target multiple things way up the spell. Grand only internal
Don't
slots.
believe so. If you're talking about heat metal, then no, it's only one target. Yeah. So Constitution save DC 15 for which guy?
Guy directly in front of me.
I will set him on fire. And he needs to make a con save. 15. I don't know if that matters. Does he take less damage? No, he just needs to not drop it, but I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm not going to bother with the con check on him anymore because it doesn't matter because he can't get out of his suit. So he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Takes damage regardless if he passes the save.
Yeah, and he just takes damage. So 2d8 fire damage was what? What'd you roll? 14? 14 points of fire damage to him. As he begins to... Oh my god, what did I just do? Hold on. How much damage did Galay do? On his last thing?
Like 6.
6. Okay. Jesus Christ. I accidentally gave him negative 92 hit points, so I need to reset it.
Oh my god!
You don't have to undo that. You don't have to undo
Yeah.
that.
No, he doesn't
Yeah.
just drop, he doesn't just fucking vaporize in his armor because I made a mistake. All right.
That would be funny though.
It would be funny. He's that guy in particular is hurting really badly. His armor is glowing red hot, boiling him alive, and he's like screaming on the inside of it, and it was already singed from the fucking from the fire breath earlier. Alrighty. Anything else you can do on your turn or no? Take that as a no. Lemmy, you're up.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm going to attempt to bonus action dash from where I'm at. So, yeah, that's me. All right. Let's see. That's what 20, 25, 30, I think. And yeah, with where I'm at.
Oh, I'm in the corner.
Okay. And that's... Yeah.
You don't need a
And
dash to
that's-
get there. But if you want
Yeah,
to
I
dash
know, but
elsewhere.
if... Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think I am going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna dash to behind the desk right here. Yeah,
Okay.
gonna do that, and then I am going to ready my action First hostile to walk through the door is going to be getting an arrow. Is going to be getting an arrow.
You mean
So-
the door that I'm currently blocking?
Well,
Well,
first
there's
one,
2 spaces.
first one that moves through the door into this room. If I can see him, I am going to target him with a short bow arrow.
Okay, sounds good.
That's I think that's me in turn.
Holding your action, aiming your shot. David, from your position in the chimney, what are you doing?
Going down.
All right.
Giggity, giggity, goo. Oh!
And I'm going to tap Xanavor and give him Spirit Guardians cast at 4th level.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Now I have to fucking do the aura. Okay. Was it is it 15 foot?
Yes.
15 foot Spirit Guardian safe. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And he now has that on him. Anything else you want to do?
Move right here. And turn.
Okay. If you are holding concentration on that, so I'll put that on you. Now it is the knight's turn. Is it? It's bonus actions on David, whatever's turn. Okay. So, Lemmy, your reaction's going to go off first because this guy's going to step up in here. Go ahead and make that roll for me.
Okay.
I'll also have them make wisdom saving throws. It's 2 of them.
Come on.
18 to 21.
Okay, so they should take half of that, so 9.
Okay. The 11 unfortunately does not hit.
Ah, well.
Jesus, 19. Holy fuck. Half of that would be 9, yes. 9 points of damage to each of them. Your speed is reduced by an amount, but that shouldn't matter from this case. I need to make a third one, because this guy's going to move up here. 20, so he's also going to take 9. Okay. And then, Darius, since you are front and center, you're going to take 4, and Galea is going to take 2. 3, 4. We'll do the 4 first. We've got 22, 16, 21, and 18.
Who was that
You. All 4.
at? They all miss.
Okay. Next 2 on Galea.
My AC is 23.
That's fine. 19 both times on Galea. For a total of 25 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
These knights begin to march into the room and try and take it by force. Yeah, we got one guy who's going to hold his action for something. Xenivore.
Doesn't held action go off?
Yeah,
Wasn't there
because
wasn't
he
there
finally
wasn't there
entered the
a,
room.
wasn't there a chill touch or something? I thought.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there was. I don't know if that went off or not. Do you want to do that?
I was waiting for you to, speak up to let me fire.
Yeah, go for it.
Also, I'm gonna fly bludgeoning. I misclicked.
Don't worry about it. 26, yeah, that'll hurt. Certainly hit. Which one are you targeting?
The only one that triggered, the first one that came through the door.
Okay, fantastic. 9 points of necrotic. Jam. And he can no longer heal. Sounds good. Awesome. Now is Xenovore's turn.
Dodge action, stay right where he is.
Okay. Just gonna sit there and hold his breath. Valerian.
He's the cheerleader. Don't mess with the cheerleader.
I believe in all of you. As he, hiding behind a coat rack in the corner. Yeah, it'll do something. 9 points of force damage to him. And 17 on same guy?
Yep,
Okay, that misses. Chill touch. This time is avoided.
that's my turn.
Sounds good. Gale.
Actually, no, I'm gonna move out of the way because I don't want to stand in the line.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi.
Did you take your damage from last time?
If I did take damage, I didn't. I wasn't here for a second.
25 points of slashing damage.
Ah! Why?
So you got two 19s to hit you.
Could I have? I know it's probably far too late. Could I have parried, please?
Yeah, sure. Use your action.
It was a D4, right? Jesus.
2. So that makes your AC a 20. So you're fine. So you're fine for one of them. Which one, first or second?
Shit. Where's the?
Pick a number, 1 or 2.
1.
Okay, so take 10 points of damage off that. So 15 points goes through.
Doesn't it raise my?
Against one attack.
Oh damn. Okay.
Unless you have multiple reactions to use. Which I know some classes get, but for your one reaction, you use just against one attack.
Shit. What's 47 minus 15?
Just click on your token, click on the green bubble, and type -15. And then hit enter. And it'll do the math for you.
What
Nope.
the fuck?
Nope. So you're at 47. Let's set that up. Try again. So click on your token, you click on the green box or bubble or whatever, and type -15. And then hit enter.
Green bubble. Minus.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now it is your turn.
Okay. There's that person right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like him to die, please.
Take your shots and see if you hit him. Oh boy, okay. 27 certainly hits, 26 certainly hits, 14 misses. So that is 15 points of piercing damage. That particular guy's not doing hot at all anymore. He's been battered to hell just by walking through the door. Anything else?
Wait, actually, I already rolled it. Never mind.
Okay. I believe
I
that's
remember.
action bonus, and you do want to move, right?
I do not want to.
I think that was a no. Darius.
Yeah. I need to find myself on the map again because I had to reload because for some reason stuff wasn't going in. Alright. I don't know. Is it on Knight's turn or is it on my turn? The guy takes more damage.
You have to use a bonus action on your turn to deal the damage again.
I will do so.
Okay. Roll your 2d8. Or whatever it is.
It's 2d8. I didn't have the slots to cast.
Sure.
9.
Nice. So 9 points of fire damage to that guy. Also not looking super hot. Well, he's looking super hot, but, in a different sense.
I'm going to hit him.
Take your shot. Unfortunately, nope.
No.
Unfortunately, still wearing plate armor, even though it's cooking him alive. Net deflects the blow off. No purchase. All right. Assuming that's the end of your turn, it is Lemmy's turn from the back of the room.
Okay. Well, let's see. With where I am here, Can I see all three of the guards now the door's open?
Yes. If you can
Alright.
see them on the map, then you can see them
Yeah.
with your character.
Cool. All right. I guess I'm going to attempt to, if I can, bonus action hide where I'm at. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm going to try. I'm
Sure.
down behind the desk and the chair, so
Crouching in a
Stealth
puddle of black goo.
well next to it. I think he's just but pretty close. Yeah,
It spreads after a while.
Oh boy,
It smells real bad, for sure. Go ahead and make your stealth check for me.
Neat. Okay. Maybe I'm hidden, maybe I'm not. Let's see. I will now attempt to. Let's see. Of the guards next to the door, I'm probably going to attempt to target the one at the, I guess the one who would be on the left, or well, my right. So the far corner of the door from where I am. So not the one that's like right.
Do me a favor, real quick.
Yeah.
Are you on the select tool? Like to move your token and
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
If you hold down,
Yeah.
down left click, it'll ping.
This guy.
Okay.
This guy. That guy.
Go for it. With advantage.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Right. Advantage. Okay.
Nice. That just hits. That is 17 points of piercing damage. Holy shit.
Okay.
love
I
that
guess
sneak attack.
that's. Yeah, that's. I guess. Yeah, with that, I'll probably just move me over to, if I can, to here, to the behind the bookshelf.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I don't think I got much else. End turn.
Sounds good. David, you're up.
Here's gonna firebolt this guy.
Go for it.
Where are you? My good sheet. Ah,
Ooh.
no.
Unfortunately, no. The firebolt flies and bounces off his armor as if it was nothing.
Wait a second. What's the Philippine next turn?
All right. Anything else?
No.
Cool. Knight's turn. 3 of them are going to make wisdom saving throws. I'm going to actually pause here and go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll come back and do their turn. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Knights only take their turn and make wisdom saving throws. Where did I put this down? 93 of them. 2, 3. Natural 1, 5, and 21.
That's
So-
one. Alright, that's 19 damage.
So this guy dies. He's overwhelmed by celestial spirits. This guy fails and takes 19. He's not looking too hot either. And then the other guy takes half that, or 9. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have all the knights kind of shift around a little bit. This guy's gonna go up here. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna scoot into play. 17, I'm assuming, saves. So
Yep.
9 points from him. And all 6 attacks on Darius. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wow.
6. Okay. 8, 16, 13, 10, 13, 11. None of those hit. Fantastic. Xenobor's up.
I am doing my
Dodge
job as a tank.
Dodge action and continue way to be cheerleader.
Can't you just like fly over and start like?
He has 5 health.
Okay.
Didn't I give you two of my remaining health potions? Why don't you just drink that?
For Xenovor.
Gabba.
I remember giving it to somebody. I don't know who.
I think they used it. Whoever took it
Yeah.
used it.
Oh.
Yeah. End turn.
Alright. All right, Valerian, you're up.
This guy is dead. Bonus action move. This guy is dead, right? That's what the skull mark is?
Yeah, so there's one guy that died, and then the knights kind of shifted around, so now there's another guy in his space.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna leave it there and make it swap.
Okay, go for it. No. Swing and a miss, and swing and a miss.
And my turn.
Fantastic. Gale.
There's a dude there.
Yep. There's a dude that moved into that space. Okay. Yeah, 26 hits for sure. For what, 6 points? Okay, cool. Still alive. 11 unfortunately misses. And 12. No, 12 unfortunately misses as well. By the way, you are muted. I don't know if you're trying to talk this time, but if you're not, that's fine. There's nothing else on your turn?
No, and also I have to leave because one, the Wi-Fi keeps cutting out. Two, my father wants food, so I have to make food.
Okay, go for it. If you can rejoin us at any point, go for it. We have another hour to go.
Absolutely.
Okay, moving on. Darius, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action on the guy if it's not dead.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, he's dead. Now he's dead. So he gets cooked alive in his armor trying to bash you and break your concentration. It just doesn't work. And he collapses on the ground, and you can see like flames poking up from between the joints of the armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shield bash the other guy with my action.
Okay. So this would be what, a push action?
Oh no, that's something I can do as a bonus. Oh no, yeah, never mind. I was about to.
Or that.
I was looking at shield bash. I was like, oh, I can't do that. The other thing I was wanting to do there.
Sure.
But I will try and shove him just so we can fuck off. Because the longer we stay here, the long. How wounded is this guy?
The guy in front of you is barely wounded. He took a little bit of damage from the spiritual guardians, but he's mostly full up.
Blah.
Okay. Six. 5. Yeah, 14 points of fire damage. And does that count as using your attack action, or is that a separate action?
Separate action.
Okay.
I'm not doing the shield bash because that's a bonus action.
Sure.
And I had to use the bonus action to kill the other guy.
Yes,
And
that's correct.
I'm going to step over to here.
All right. I'm gonna try and move this guy to the back layer. There we go. Okay, cool, fantastic. So you scoot over there. All good. Lemmy. From downtown.
Okay, I guess I might as well go with what works. It seems like it's been working okay so far. I'm going to try to bonus action hide where I'm at. So
We did grab everything out of the.
Out of the safe? Yes.
yeah, Gale got both the keys and the tablet. He snagged them real quick. So let's see. Stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah, you're
You are
pretty
God.
good.
Okay.
You are one with the bookshelf.
All right. Well, and there's one guard I can see right here. Oh,
Yeah,
this guy.
there's
Oh,
one
I
guy
can-
up currently that you can see.
Yeah, I'm clicking on him. So yeah, that guy. I am going to be making a short bow attack against him. So let's just do that. All right. And
With advantage.
yep. All right.
You did.
Okay.
Nope. That's a miss, unfortunately. Just
Oh,
misses.
both.
So even from your hidden position, your
Right.
arrow catches his plate mail and dings off. So no.
All right. In that case, you know what? I don't want to do this, but yeah, I'm gonna move. So, I think I'm gonna move up to, yeah, about here. So, I'm just gonna do that and end turn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
David.
Fireball to this guy's face.
Go for it.
Ah!
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, these guys are heavily armored. They can shrug off a lot of attacks. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter because Spiritual Guardians kills him anyway, so there's no way he survives.
Yeah.
With 1 hit point, he's overwhelmed. And then second guy needs to make his wisdom save. 13, I'm assuming that fails. So 16 points of damage to him. He doesn't like all this damage he's taking, and he can't hit the other guy, so he's going to jump back here, take your opportunity attack if you want it. Darius.
Did I get up attack?
Mm-hmm.
No, is the opportunity attack the attack action?
No, it's reaction.
Okay.
And you can only use bonus action on your turn.
No, say if I could replace the attack with a breath open just for a mile, but no.
No. 21, yeah, that hits for 6. For sure.
Just conk him in the back of the head.
Yeah, he takes a hit, stumbles forward, but uses that momentum to his advantage. He's going to take 2 shots. Let's see if the first one hits before I do anything else. 19 for 14 against Zenivor.
He's just down.
Okay, he's gone. So, gone. So is the Spiritual Guardians. And then second one against David.
Okay.
Moving was probably a bad idea.
Well.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah. Yes, I was gonna say since Galay's within 5 feet, he's gonna get one too. Gonna try and stab him. Blade of Broken Mirrors. Natural 20. He's dead. Galay stabs him, and the blade absorbs his soul, and he just falls to the ground, a withered husk of whatever he was. Fantastic. So that's all the guards out of the way.
To go.
Alrighty. So, at this point, now that the knights have taken their turn, fortunately Zenivor has fallen, disappeared back to his home plane, but the rest of you are free to do what you will. The rest of you, once everyone's kind of dealt with in this room, you begin to hear shouting down the hallway, so whoever ran away at the beginning of this fight is now at the other end of the hallway, waking the master. You need to leave now. I suggest you start running.
I'm going.
Okay. So I'm going to narrate this as best as I can. We're going to see what we can do about it. Stay where you are at the moment. We'll just assume that we're doing a theater of the mind kind of thing here. So as you guys begin sprinting down the hallway, you are aware of a lot of the stuff. You're aware of a lot of the ins and outs of this mansion, having crept around it for the better part of the last 4 hours, or however long it's taken. So you're running through hallways. You're trying to avoid guards, using the secret passages to your advantage. I will give you each an option. You can roll for stealth to try and sneak around the guards that are coming your direction, using the knowledge of the mansion you've gained. Or you can roll attack rolls to see if you can attack guards in the way, knocking them down, whatever you want to do, to try and muscle your way past. I'll leave that up to you guys.
I mean, no offense, but I don't think we're stealthing this one out.
I think we should still try to stealth our way.
I'm definitely taking the stealthy approach. I'm not feeling like going toe to toe with a bunch of guards in plate. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
You have any pass electricity?
I got one left that I can put up if we want to do that.
Yes.
I got
Yes.
I got one cast left, so I'm gonna
Pass
do
out
that.
trace is probably going to be relevant because otherwise I am not passing any stealth rolls.
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
figured so. All right.
Same here.
All right. I am burning my very last second level slot, and pass without trace. We go. So
Before
done.
we do that, just in case, I'm gonna guidance myself.
And I'm actually going to enhance ability myself.
That's a real good idea. You guys do that. Let's.
So for the next hour, Darius has whiskers.
Okay. Sounds good.
Aww. Aw.
Neko Samoe.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay,
No.
that's not valid. That's not a valid roll because for some reason it's ignoring the fact that I'm just gonna roll a flat d20, and
Oh yeah, because it gives you automatic disadvantage because of heavy armor.
21. There.
Wow.
Wait, why was that invalid?
Because Cat's Grace gives me advantage on dex checks.
You are correct. Okay, cool. So we got 21,
Sure,
we got 16, we got 28, and we have
14.
well, yeah, 14. Plus 3 from because that's from guidance. And then we have 22. Okay. So overall, not bad. Overall, not bad. So using your knowledge of the mansion to your advantage, you managed to slip down one of the hidden passageways and close it behind you, getting down to the first floor. You can. I'll give you a choice. You can either go to the first floor or you can go to the basement. As a group, what would you do?
I mean, was
read the
there a way
options.
out in the basement?
Yeah, you know of a way out in the basement.
I vote basement, but
You know of
I'm-
another way. You know of like a hidden passage in the basement that you could utilize to move elsewhere in the mansion without being seen.
Okay.
Works for me. Let's go down.
Okay.
So going down into the basement, stealthing through, going up, you pop up in the library on the first floor of the mansion. You're going to have to move past that statue, but once you do, you're going to be out in the open. So if you're still doing stealth checks, go ahead and do that again to kind of attempt to remain unseen by the guards that are now swarming different parts of the mansion.
All right, went up a whole digit.
Great!
Still the same result.
On David.
14.
22.
Nice. 22. We have a 19 and a 29. So all above 10. Still great. Guard. The knight's passive perception is not that high, especially in the dark. So, once again, average is fine. You guys managed to avoid detection. Slipping out of the side door on the side of the mansion, you make your way out into the cold, overcast, rainy air, and dodging between various, bushes and topiaries, you manage to make your way to the perimeter wall, which is something you're going to have to get over if you want to get out of this. I'll leave that up to you to figure out.
All right. As we're moving, I kind of ask around quietly if I can do this while still being stealthy. I want to make sure. I saw that one of you gave that Elaine lady some extra thieves tools. Does anybody have some extra thieves tools they can't use? Because I'll take them off your hands if they're just junk to you.
Nicolay had them, but maybe he doesn't.
All right. Well, if nobody's got him, nobody's got him. Oh well.
I have a way to get us out the gate. Well, potentially out the gate. VG.
Mm-hmm.
The gate, it probably has a lock on it, yeah?
Yes.
It's
a big, heavy iron lock.
Yeah, could I tell it to fuck off by using my Redsmith Hammer's ability and application of Fire Breath?
You could, but it would be loud, and it will draw attention to you. It will also take time, so if you're going to do this,
well, I'm trying to gauge how long that might. Trying to gauge like what that option would do.
It would take you. I mean, it would take you about like 45 seconds to a minute to get through it and break the lock.
Okay.
Just using your own stuff, which means that not only will it be loud, but it might also give the guards enough time to get to you. Just depends.
Wait. All right. How and an attempt with thieves' tools would be like about the same, I guess, time-wise, but quieter.
Yes, it wouldn't draw as much attention, but you would still be out in the open for about a minute.
Okay. All right. In that case, I am going to. Are there any bushes or anything near the lock that would help as cover?
Yeah, on either side there are neatly trimmed hedges that kind of run along the inside of the wall. The wall itself is about 15 feet high. It's made of made completely of stone, except for the gate portion, which is a big, heavy wooden door.
Reinforced. And the lock's over to one side, right?
It's like a double door, so the lock is in the center of the door.
Great. So nothing I can hide in right by the door. In other words.
No, you would have you'd have a good like 10 feet on either side of you.
And how difficult would it be? Just go up and over the wall?
I mean, unless you have some kind of grappling hook or ability to fly or climbing proficiency or something like that, you don't have 15-foot hops and heavy armor.
All right, hey, I've got an option here that I kind of like. I've got those wing boots, and as far as I know, I've still got a fair amount of time on them. So I think it's still, I want to say 3 hours and change that I've got. I only used about 20 minutes before. So I'd like to do that. Can I get over to the other side of the lock, or is there?
Yeah,
can I not land? So I can use those to get over to the far side of the lock, and then just pick it from the outside. Assuming, of course, there's nobody right around me. I don't know if I'm going to drop right into a bunch of guards or not, but I can. I guess would I stealth as I?
It's up to you. You're flying in the air over a wall. So if anyone's keeping an eye out, there's not a lot of cover you can take while you do that.
All right. I guess I would try to make a stealth roll while I'm doing that for what it's worth. So.
Okay.
I will attempt to stealthily fly over the wall. So here goes. Normal roll, I guess. I don't know. It's not great. And that's not counting the 10 from the pass without trace, I assume. But...
Well, stealth is still plus 10
Yeah.
if you have pass without going.
Yeah, so. All right, well, I'm going over and attempting to land on the far side of the lock, and then I will sleight of hand from there. So, normal roll. Here we go.
Real quick, before when you fly up and hit the top of the wall,
yeah,
you hear this like whistling noise, and an arrow comes flying at you. Oops, shit, from the roof. There's a tower on this mansion, and there are archers posted up there at the moment.
So they did see me. Okay.
They did.
All right.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. So that is Add D10 to that. So that is let's see, 16, 20, 23. 23 to hit you?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 6 points of piercing damage as an arrow flies at you from the top of the roof, and they definitely have spotted you.
Okay.
You go down to the other side and begin to pick the lock, and the rest of you begin to hear the alarm bell in the tower on top of the mansion begin to ring. This big bong, bong, bong. And then as it starts to ring and you guys are like, oh shit, flaming arrows begin to fire from the top of the tower down towards the door. Now, they're not going to hit any of you, but they are going to mark a way for the guards to see where the alarm is going to.
Can I press to shake them out?
There's streaks of fire flying through the air above your head. There's not a chance for you to just do that. You can do it when they land there. It won't make much of a difference. Sleight of hand 31, though, does unlock that lock in less time. In natural 20, I'll say it unlocks it in less time than you expected.
Okay.
Even though the lock was big and heavy, it's no match for your sleight of hand prowess and your cool under pressure. So,
okay,
the door unlocks earlier than you expected. You push it open, big double-sided door. All of you slip through and onto the western side of the property. Here there is a chapel, like right outside the gate. And then the chapel has a road that leads offward into the woods, like into the distance.
Feel like we should go that way.
Cool.
Yeah, I like the way that leads us to somewhere where it will be harder to find. Let's leg it. Let's leg it for the bushes. Or yeah.
Full sprint.
You better believe it.
Okay.
Run like they were before, because we're about to die.
I'm gonna have 2 attacks against 2 of you with disadvantage because the archers at the top of the tower still do get a couple shots up before you're out of range. Well, that's a natural 1, so we're not gonna do that. And that's a that's a 3 plus 6 is 9 plus 7, 16 to hit Falarian. Yay or nay?
I feel like that's an A.
No, it's
I don't know
AC
the
17. Alright, so we'll ignore that. The arrow doesn't manage to... It manages to like hit him in the back, but it doesn't pierce enough to do damage. And you guys absconded in that full sprint out along the road west of town. Hadrigan's property, thankfully enough, is on the edge of Zasny. So, escaping out this way, you don't have to go back through town at all to deal with guards there. Instead, you are just running through the woods for your lives. Now, I'm going to need you guys to make one final roll. I'm going to need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Got it.
Okay.
Go to 13, 14.
Con save.
Yeah.
Oh!
Saving
14.
throw, not check.
Oh, save. All right. Sorry. Is that it?
Yeah.
There we go.
17. Jay, are you there or no?
Just having a bit of a malfunction, so I had to restart roll 20.
Okay. Con save for me, please, when you can.
There we go. Fucking fine.
Okay. So, easy enough. You are not completely out of breath. As you sprint through the woods, you are running full tilt for what feels like forever. It's probably, a good, 20 minutes of just full-on sprinting as fast as you can through the wilderness until eventually you just can't anymore, and you try and look for a place where you can shack up for the night. You find a decent area where you think you could be far enough away. You're several miles away from the mansion at this point, and you've managed to escape the clutches of the Sons of Zasany and Hadrigan for now. So, with that, chase sequence ends. You are in the middle.
We also don't leave any tracks because it passed that trace. So
yeah, this is several minutes of running. You definitely have a little bit longer on Pass Without if you want. If you had you have a buffer on it. But either way, you think you are far enough away and safe enough for now that you don't need to be running quite as quickly. Now it is 3 a.m, for you guys.
Okay.
So it is
well,
very late, and you're getting to the point where like the night's
All right.
events and just the day in general have been emotionally, physically, mentally exhausting.
All right, I've got an idea. If anybody's okay with this, are we anywhere near a clearing or the edge of a clearing in the forest? Any place where there might be loose earth around that I could do something with?
You're in the middle of the forest. There's plenty of loose earth you can
Okay.
work with.
All right. I'm thinking that I might want to just kind of use mold earth and sort of make us a little bit of an artificial cave, kind of just sort of a like into the like make a small hill, make a hole in the side of that hill, and we go inside and we're just there in a fairly inconspicuous mound of dirt. So
Sure.
if nobody's got an objection to that,
Just Minecraft dirt block house.
it's what I got. It's what I got. Everyone listen for creepers.
That's fair. No, it'll take some time to do that. So what are the rest of you doing while
Yeah.
he does this?
Keeping watch.
Okay.
Nothing else we could do except keeping watch.
Sure. Make me perception checks, please.
Do I have time for guidance?
Yeah. You have probably 20 minutes while he builds this mud hut with more earth.
Can I do one at disadvantage?
No, you're concentrating on doing your thing.
Okay,
It's
never
too
mind.
much for you to pay attention to at once, especially if you're still holding pass without.
Yep. Yeah, you better believe it. I'm holding it until it runs out.
All right.
That's a 10, not a 20.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 19, 20, 10. You roll for Gillet. Perception.
Yeah.
16.
This is kind of just fucking hell. God's above.
Yeah. So, as the mud hut finishes its completion, the stage is set for you all to get some semblance of rest for the night. Is there any other things you would like to do before you try and go to rest? Or during?
Yeah,
I'd like to look over what we got out of the fucking safe, like what we pulled out of there.
Sure. Well, there's the two keys. One with a red gem, one with a white gem, and then there is the tablet.
What's on? Can I look at the tablet?
Yeah. Well, what do you want to know about the tablet?
Is there anything written on it?
Yeah,
this,
it's a tablet inscribed with draconic language.
I can read that.
Yes, but it's draconic written in like spell cipher code. It's out of sequence. It doesn't form like full sentences or dialogue or anything. But if you spend about 10 minutes, you can make an Arcana check to see if you figure it out.
All right, I'll do so. Let's see, what's my Arcana check? My Arcana is not very high, so this is probably going to go poorly.
We shall see.
He
Not
says
much.
rolling a 17.
Yeah, well, still not much you can glean from it, unfortunately. You figure that
Did I need a 20?
You need a 21. Yeah, it's beyond your capabilities at the moment. Not something that you can quite decipher the meaning of by yourself. Now, of course, if you have identify will reveal things about it. But for the purposes of what the tablet actually says about it,
I do have identify, and I have a spell slot.
okay. Sure, if you want it, go ahead and we'll take a minute to do that. The tablet is what's called a teleportation tablet. It's an 8-inch long, 4-inch wide tablet. that inscribed on it is the sigil sequence for a permanent teleportation circle that exists somewhere in the world. You can learn the circle's destination on a successful Arcana check. That's what the 21 is for. So you don't know where it leads to, but you know what it does. If you use an action to break the tablet in half and turn it to dust, if it is broken on the same plane of existence as the teleportation circle whose sigil sequence is engraved on it, a 10-foot diameter teleportation circle of light appears on the ground in an unoccupied space you choose within 30 feet of you.
Who here?
So it's
here is the
basically
best?
a quick cast of teleportation circle with one destination in mind.
All right. Who here knows the most about our arcane stuff?
Yo, that would be.
I do.
That I might be able to help out.
This is a teleportation tablet, and
I think
Yeah.
I may have. I think I may have heard of teleportation a couple times.
One of you already knows the sigil sequence. One of you succeeded on your Arcana check earlier to look at this.
Yeah, I think that was me. So yeah, I've looked it over and seen the sequence. Pretty sure, yeah.
So you know that the teleportation circle's end destination, if you were to use it, is a location that is described in the sequence as Massus, Masus.
Right.
You've never heard of that place before.
Hey, wait, wasn't that in the letter?
Yes.
Okay.
Hadrigan makes reference to it as a safe house for another member of the Knights of the Black Circle. The owner being the person to whom the letter was addressed.
yeah, I would
Okay.
advise that in the morning we see what maybe on the other side of this goes. Actually, could I maybe make a roll if I can think of where Masses may be, or is it just like
No, there's zero chance you would know where this is.
okay?
Zero chance that anyone would know where this is.
Okay. I guess, let's see. So we know we've got something that'll take us somewhere, but we have no idea where that would be, other than it's not here. And also there's a Black Circle safe house there, so could be risky to go in unprepared. I guess for right now I would just rest here for the night, but I am gonna do some stuff with spells, changing out a few things, and I'm definitely switching up one of the cantrips I know with cantrip formulas, because I just don't think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of Booming Blade. So
It might be a good idea to talk to our
if we're allowed.
mutual benefactor about the tablet if we can get back to him alive.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he may know where this Masses is.
Yeah, that's a good point, but I think for right now we should probably rest where we are and attempt to, if we can, go back to our benefactors through the most inconspicuous way we can possibly manage in the morning. Anybody got an objection to that?
No.
Not here.
Okay, all right. In that case, I guess we just need to rest up for the night, and I'm gonna change around a few things with this, that, and the other. So, yep,
Okay.
sounds good to me. All right.
Alrighty. So, if everyone's going to take a long rest, that means that you are You're going to basically be like sheep sleeping until, God, what's 8 hours from 3 in the morning?
11 a.m.
Yeah, so almost noon the next day.
All right.
So if that's what you're going to do, then that's what you're going to do.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, 4 for David, so 7 in the morning for the elves in the party. Or the elf in the party, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Is everyone sleeping at once, or are we doing watches?
Watches. I'll take
yeah.
first watch.
Okay. All right. I guess if I can, I'll take second. So.
I'll take third and fourth, I guess.
Okay, if that's how we got to do it, sure.
All right. All right, cool. So, first watch. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please. Okay. During your watch, trying to stay as low to the ground and out of the way as possible. At multiple points during the night, you see and hear torchlight and voices moving through the woods at a semi-rapid pace. You get the sense that the Sons of Zazany have not given up their pursuit just yet. But thankfully, the search parties have been spread out far enough that they don't run into you in your little hidey hole that Lemmy has made for you. So just keeping a wary eye out, making sure that none are heading towards your camp, staying hidden behind trees and bushes, and just keeping an eye out to watch the patrols pass. It's worth noting that they are going to be in the area for probably quite some time. At the end of your watch, you just can't keep your eyes open anymore. It's been such a long day. You have to get some sleep, so you wake up, second watch to take it for you while you cast some shut-eye. Second watch, go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
That's me.
During your watch, the cloud cover, the overcast, darkened rain clouds subsides a little bit, and the first semblance of some kind of dawn breaks on this world of perpetual fluorescent core light. But it does grow a little bit brighter, and just keeping an eye out from a hidden position nearby, you notice that many of the search parties that you were warned about from Darius, one by one, trudging back several 100 yards away at this point, not in danger of running into your group or noticing you, considering how well you've hidden your tracks, have begun to return to the manor empty-handed, not able to discover you or find you along the road or in the woods besides. Still, you keep an eye out. Still, you are paranoid that perhaps you missed a patrol or that one might come across you by accident. Until, at last, it is time for third watch, Dad. David, at this point, is fully rested. You are confident that he can take over for you while you finish your rest. Go ahead and make me a perception check, David.
Ah!
Okay.
Jesus, why are we all rolling like ass?
Don't know.
Yeah, still a bit groggy and distracted from your meditation from the night before.
Fun fact, it's hard to see through dirt.
Yeah, it's hard to see through dirt. You don't notice that you're kind of dozing off and thinking about the events of the previous night until you hear the dogs barking. And you see and sense, with your heightened natural perception as an elf, the second wave of hunters that are coming after you. Fortunately enough, they do not spot you or pick up your trail. Thankfully, Pass Without a Trace leaves no trace. It does not give the opportunity for a trail to follow for the hunters that pursue you. And making sure to mask your scent on the wind and not make any overt sounds, you merely keep watch as they comb the area looking for your group. It doesn't take very long. They don't seem to find anything after, a couple hours of searching. Before the hunters return with their dogs, empty-handed once again. At the end of your rest, you guys can go ahead and reset all your stuff from a long rest. Get your hit points back, get your spells back. And you are all rested enough as midday approaches to continue on your journey and travel through the now guard-infested woods between you and the next point of call. So, what would you like to do?
Cry is a free action. In all sincerity. Okay, so here's what I think we should do. I think we should go find a spot where we can make a call to our what was the guy
the Archmage.
Either the Archmage or the other guy.
Or the Praetor?
Praetor. Yeah, sorry. Couldn't remember that to save my fucking life for some reason.
Praetor Grimvale.
Yeah, Grimvale. And kind of report on what we found.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess get the fuck out of this woods, I guess.
Yeah, because we probably have a very limited window before they send out another wave of hunters.
Yeah.
So I would advise a pass without trace, and then we fucking book it.
All right.
Charisma?
Sounds good to me, and I've got a free caster that I can use as a racial ability, so let's just do that.
My side. Okay, what side was the property on for the record? Was it the east side or the west side?
Northern side.
Northern side.
Yeah.
I would advise we break for Brevet.
Okay. I support this plan.
Considering we don't have much of an alternative, I am for this one.
I'm sorry, didn't hear that.
From Zazany, not from the above square.
Yeah, I'm saying no. I'm saying we go up one and then break for Brevet.
Okay. So you're looking at 4 days journey through wooded territory over hills and dales and all that fun stuff.
Because I don't think going to Onik would be wise. And I know going to Itzafold's probably also not wise.
So Brevet, I guess.
Or we could. Okay, what do you think? Should we go to Onyx or go to Brevet? If we go to Onyx, we can report to the Praetor directly. But if we've been made like as what we were there for, that means they have reason to think that we would head to Onyx and they could waylay us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like a more indirect approach. I think Brevet would be an excellent place to lay low for a bit.
Oh, I'm not saying we stay in Brevet, like, because they're gonna start widening their circle as time passes.
I'm just thinking, going where they don't expect us to go could provide a tactical advantage. You got a very good point.
Yeah, I would suggest we break to Brevet and then maybe start working our way around, and we then head to Onyx.
Okay.
This is the loose path I'm suggesting.
Are you sure you don't want to cut from Monto up to Larishev directly? Do we really want to go all the way out to Sine?
We could cut to Larishev. That would save us an extra 2 days. That would save us 2 days.
It seems like it'd be a good balance between indirectness and speed. So
yeah,
if nobody's got an objection to that, let's do it.
Yeah, and the reason why I suggest cutting to here and then going to Brevet is because if we just go straight, if we have any kind of tracks, they may be able to follow. They'll be like, oh, they're going to Brevet. Whereas if we go there and break that direction, that will give us a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, they may think we're headed direct for Onyx, and then that seems like a good plan. All right, let's do it.
I will mention one thing, because I'm not sure if you considered it as an option. But Lemmy would know this because he's been there. There is one spot on the map that no one else in Onyx knows about except for a very few amount of people, and that's Providence.
Oh, hey.
You know about Providence. The rest of the team doesn't. So it's up to you whether you want to bring it up or not.
Oh, that is an excellent point. Yeah. I would probably, because I'm trying to remember.
And that would also mean we could report directly to the Archmage.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I think I like cutting to Larishev and then up to, actually, yeah, unless anybody's got an objection, we could go direct to Larishev and then from there to Providence. Sound good?
What's Providence?
I don't know if you know what that is. Do you? Can I see your hands?
Pulls out the thing.
Yeah, I think we've already shown you the
Everybody's got the thing. Yeah.
The fact that you were able to say Providence in their presence is
without something bad happening.
Yeah,
all right,
evidence enough that they're within the inner circle, but they have not heard of Providence before.
All right, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's cut to Larishev then, and then up to Providence, unless anybody's got an objection to that. Because basically, as far as the where, and I'm assuming it won't be an issue, it's a little ways north of, well, I would say north by northeast of Larishev. So, let's see, ruler to there, and then it'd be about 10 days journey total, because it'd be about roughly 7 from where we're at to Larishev, and from there about another 3 to Providence. So, if nobody's got a big objection to that, I think that might be the best way to proceed. Sound good?
All right, sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So we cut to. So this is the path we're going effectively.
Okay. So you're looking at a 2-week journey, basically, is what we're going to be doing.
Any adjustments anyone wants to make to this?
No, I think that's reasonably quick. So hopefully that'll get us where we need to go without hopefully allowing too much in the way of pursuit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, as you begin your journey forward, moving through the woods, off the beaten path, cutting through the natural realm of Onyx, we're going to go ahead and end the session there, and we will do that travel next time. Because we are about 10 minutes away, and there's probably some stuff I want to do as you guys go along the road here. So, or along your chosen path rather than the actual road. So, we're going to stop there. We're going to end for the day. As we do, all of you level up. So you're now level 8, I believe.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's presenting me with a choice. Okay.
Yes,
Do
sir.
I have to pick what I level up to right now, I assume, or can I do that in the meantime?
We have a week. We
Okay,
have until
awesome.
next session. So,
Yeah.
at the
Next,
minimum, a
whatever
week.
that is. Yeah, minimum. Okay, that's good because I've got. Yeah, there's a couple things I could do here. The question is,
That's
because of my situation. So, yeah, what do I want to be, sneakier or wizardier? So,
Wait,
I guess
have I
we'll
been
see.
taking average or I've been rolling?
The what?
Have I been taking average on HP or I've been rolling?
I believe you were taking the average with Darius, because you didn't really care about it. You're gonna move to chance anyway.
Yeah. So that wouldn't be 56. The average on D8's a 5, right?
Yes.
So it'd be 59.
For the purposes of characters, the average is 5.
Ooh, I now have a second 4th level spell slot.
There you go.
What else do clerics get at level 8?
They might get their. No, I think that's like level 11 or something. I don't know. They sometimes they get. I don't know if they get their.
Oh, ABI. Duh.
Yeah, you get your choice of
what ABI,
stuff.
man?
For some of you, for the multi-classed one, maybe not as much.
Oh, I get a domain feature.
Don't you get your? I was gonna say, don't you get your like weapon added radiant damage or no? Is that not till like 11 or 10?
Let's see. At level 8, I get. Yeah, an additional spell slot, divine domain feature, destroy undead is CR1, and I get the ABI or a feat.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And
I'm not sure if clerics get the whatever.
Yeah, at level 8, I get divine strike.
Yeah, so your attacks will have an extra like D8 of radiant damage now, and I believe
D8
if
fire,
Valerian is
actually.
also going, yeah, sure. If Valerian is also going another level in cleric, which I don't think he's going to go anywhere else.
I'm going full cleric.
Yeah, then I believe you get necrotic damage because you're a death cleric, or do you get radiant still? Probably necrotic on your cantrip attacks or melee attacks. I forget which one death cleric is.
Blessed strike. Divine strike or blessed strike. You got that? You got that right. I do necrotic.
Cool. And it's on melee attacks, right? Or is it on
No.
cantrips?
It's actually worse. It's not melee attacks, it's weapon attacks.
Oh, just weapon attacks in general. Okay.
It looks like I think it's cantrips or weapon. I think.
No, it's one of
No,
the
you're
others.
thinking blessed strike.
Oh,
Divine
it
strike
is?
is weapon attack.
Oh, okay.
There
Blessed
are,
strike, which replaces
that's what you're
divine
working on.
strike,
Yeah.
is a cantrips or weapon attack.
Yeah, it's a little bit
But
different.
it is limited to radiant only.
Ah.
Now, what do I
I'm
do
not
with
gonna
ABI?
know.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'll leave you guys to figure that out. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We'll
Sounds good,
try
yeah.
and meet next week, and I'll go ahead and I'll ping the level up in chat, and we'll do that. And then just a reminder to do that. Actually level up your character. Make sure everything is done. Make sure your character's leveled up in Roll20, please. If it's not leveled up 100% by the time we start the next session, then you're not going to be leveled up for the next session. So
Joke's
Fair
on you,
enough.
I'm
please
done.
do that
Alright.
sooner rather than later, and do not forget, because I know people are prone to forgetting.
All right. Hey, VG, can you stick around for a minute? I just got a question for you about Roll20. I'm just trying to do a thing on there, so
Yep.
it shouldn't take long. All right.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Yep. Cool.